Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday night, and we are ready to get back into another one, House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 4. And you already know the ones we getting into it with. We got the one, the only, the reactor that never was, Fandom D Saint. What's good tonight?
Yo, what is good, everyone? Oh my gosh. Orman? Dang. I was kind of like liking the dude the first time we see him, but now I'm like, yo, get this man out of my face. First
You got
auto,
green
now
on.
you.
You got green
Like,
on. It can't be right.
We
Oh, you
gotta
already
admit,
know. We getting into it with the one, the only, Akanes Valerian. What's up, AK? How we doing tonight?
bruh, look, you gotta admit, Phantom. You know he had us in the first half, but then he started doing that Allison fuck shit, and now he just looks like a random cult leader. And yeah, we got beef. We got beef. Let's get into this.
You wearing green, you ain't down with me. And of course, we are blessed once again. We got the cameo, the appearance, the one, the only, Christina the Sphinx is with us tonight. How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing great, ready to get into it. I'm also very interested in Orman and his movings abouts.
I don't know about this Orman character. I'm not feeling him. We got some things to talk about. House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 4, Tumbleton. Let's talk about it. Because it opens right up in the episode's namestay. The Hightower army is completely taken over, just inviting themselves right on into the homes. Like, how would you deal with that situation, Sphinx?
They have no choice. Like you can't say anything. They're showing up. The soldiers are showing up. They're like, we're moving into your house. We're gonna put three of us over there, three of us over there, two of us over there. And what can they say? Nothing.
Gonna kick you out your own bed. Just,
Out your own bed. Orman kicked the Footleys out of their own bed.
I'm saying, the Lord and Lady aren't even
Lords.
Are you kidding me? What are we gonna do?
He's standing naked in their home.
I'm telling you, and told him to like it. I mean, hey, you like it or what?
He don't even got
If
a
that's
dragon. Like what the fuck?
If that's not a narcissist in his peak prime era, I don't know what is.
Lord Ankle said they never thought to see war. Like, how could anyone in that day and age be so naive, Fandom?
I was questioning that too. I'm like, wait a minute, you haven't seen war? Like, what's been going on lately? And
Never
two,
thought to see it?
You know?
when this man came on the screen, I'm like, this guy looks familiar. Where? There we go. That freaking Hobbit. I was dying. I was like, wow, they let hobbits freaking in King's Landing. I see you.
Wait, hold on.
He's
Which
from the
Hobbit?
Yeah, in the Hobbit prequel movie series, he was one of the dwarves.
Which one?
Lord Footloose?
Yeah, I forgot the name, but yeah.
Wait. Okay, what's the House of the Dragon character?
Lady and Lord Footley was their names. Foot.
They called him
What's
Lady
up,
and
Bray
Lord
Saskia out
Footley.
there? Welcome,
That's what he
welcome.
called them. I don't know if that's their name, but that's what he called them.
If that's what he called them and they were hobbits, that is such a fitting meta name to give their house.
Took it to the next level. Took it to the next level.
Hilarious.
Orman just had no shame talking about, you gonna come complain to me while I'm in the bath? Well, here you go. Go on and get all of it. But I am staying in your room. Like, just no shame with this man. Why did go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Game of Thrones love to show their butt cheeks and their penises. I'm surprised they didn't show us his penis.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing when I did the live reaction. Like, wait, hold on. There's no balls in this scene right now.
No nuts.
Word.
I noticed.
And also, if you remember the dwarf Ori in The Hobbit, that's who that Lord played.
There we go. He didn't have that much prominent scenes in The Hobbit either. So
no, he didn't. But you still remember he was there.
Yeah.
I feel it. So what's up, old lady Foot Smash wasn't exactly looking away. Fandom is maybe her and the new temporary lord gonna be hooking up and smashing.
If they end up being a bastard, I know where it all originated from.
Where it came.
Not a high tower bastard.
That could be a thing. Why did Darren, who actually is Prince, call Orman sire, AK?
I have been trying to figure that out. The only thing that I could think of is Ormond is a cult leader, or a higher up representative of the cult. And he went into his little spew, like the dragons are a disease and twisted magics and blah 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 blah. And little homie is just brainwashed. He's never really known any better. He got whisked away from King's Landing as soon as Alicent popped him out. So this is all he knows. He has a full ass dragon ready to go, fired up right behind him, but he still lets his man punk him like that.
But the Highborn have a very specific dialect, the way they refer to people. So what's up, Sphinx? What is it?
So they call their father sire. And Alicent, you call your dad sire. They don't say dad.
Wait, in general, or just the High Towers?
The Highborn, they say sire when they're speaking to their father.
I have never. When have they shown that before?
You've never seen that?
No, not that I remember. Anyway,
I've heard them talk about my Lord Father, but I've never heard them call.
Yeah, but that's when they're referencing their dad to somebody.
When they say sire, it's like a father figure, right?
Usually it's referring to royals.
Yeah, usually
but what royal?
Like the king or the queen.
Your king.
Well, when you say
your grace, you don't say sire.
You can say your grace or sire. When it comes to sire, I think in the connotation of where it comes to like fathers or mothers, that's when you say like this is the person that sired me. Where you're saying like you're from your father.
Maybe
that's the take on that word that I've seen. But to call
I took it as a play on fatherhood because Ormond he's been there since he was a baby. So Ormond's been like a father to him.
The correlation
he would either call him Lord, which is way too unfamiliar for family. So he would call him sire. Like, you're my father figure.
Well, father figure, but he's also a prince. He outranks Ormond.
That's the whole thing.
So
that's the thing why I think it skews because that's why I said I think Ormond has him brainwashed.
Or just call him Lord Ormond.
Right, exactly. If he called him Lord Ormond, that would be accurate. That's not a thing. But
and that's why I felt like it was way more intimate than just a lordship. It was more like
call him
you're my sire. You're my sire, like my father. Like,
well, see, but that's the thing though. When it comes to bloodlines, when you say sire, it means the actual person that gave a part of their DNA that is in you. Ormond kind of technically has that because they are related by blood, but he didn't father him. So that's why sire, him saying that was a red flag to me, because it says that whatever bullshit he's been spinning since this boy has been a baby, he is very thoroughly brainwashed and indoctrinated into whatever fucking cult Ormond has going on, because he is a prince. Not only is he a prince and he outranks Ormond, but he also has a full ass dragon backing him. How do you acquiesce on the most basic fuck shit in a meeting and you have a dragon looking at you like and his dragon Tessarion was ready to pop off the whole time looking at
I see you out there. You got Top Baby. I see
I don't know. Yeah, Top Baby was good. So I don't know. Yeah, I think there's a different. I need to do more research. I think on the sire issue.
What's up, fandom? What do you think? Do you have any takes on that?
Well, he's been in the war since like Sphinx said, since his baby, so it makes sense. That as the episode continues, I'm like, yeah, he's pretty much either brainwashed, manipulated, probably beaten with a switch if he didn't call him sire. So
yeah.
Hey, what's up, Jaguar? Actual, I see you out there. I think it's like literally taking it as sire. He's made himself king out there, and because later on in the episode, when Rhaenyra goes to talk to Orwell and like, I want to know about all the communications back and forth between Otto, he's like, oh, I can't find him. I mean, Otto sent some stuff, but he never wrote back. And I'm like, I think I'm calling bullshit on that right away. But then he was saying he thinks that he made his own small kingdom. Otto had to make his own small kingdom out there in Old Town. So basically they weren't that bowing down to the Targaryens. So I think Ormond actually made himself king of a part of Old Town, and that's why they're calling him sire, because in his mind he is king. That's why when they wrote him that letter, he was like, one good king's the same as another, as good as another. Like, he's just throwing around the word king like it's no big deal because he just despises Targaryens.
And that's exactly why this is a very high tower thing to do, because the high towers, if y'all didn't know, Old Town, like where the Citadel is and all that, that's a part of high tower lands, and they rule the Citadel just like they rule the rest of their lands. And the Citadel has like historically been opposed secretly most times to the Targaryens, but openly they've always been weaving those things of discord. Like, they go with the flow because they know they can't beat them with dragons, but they've actively been plotting on the back end to get rid of the Targaryens and these dragons. So yeah, it makes sense.
Ormond receives another return raven from Storm's End with naught but more excuses. Why is he yet to bring an army, fandom?
No clue. Then I had to remind myself, who the hell was that Baratheon? It was the Baratheon, right? That house that he was like going for. I was like, well,
Boros?
Yes.
Boros, yeah.
And he is dragging his feet, yet once again, he is not really trying to pick sides in this dragon war. What's up, Sphinx?
I know why.
What's that?
Talk on it. Talk on it.
He's waiting to see who wins.
Honestly, a smart move.
He's not going to choose a side. He's not going to send soldiers. He already committed one of his horse-faced daughters to Aemon, which we'll see if that ever pans out, because Aemon's over here at Harrenhal with Alice Rivers right now,
drinking guzzling all of the Obia juice. Guzzling all of the Obia juice on the Isle of Faces right now.
Maybe Boros is dragging his legs until somebody marries his daughter and he has something cemented sealing the alliance, because right now he has nothing.
But a promise.
One crash out was incredible. The last high tower I remember became a concubine. I think Ormond is an absolute psychopath. I think he's making Darren call him sire. He even made a comment about Darren acting like his real father, Viserys. Oh yeah, that's
what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying this dude has this poor kid brainwashed 100%. And Tessarion, a lot. If you go back and watch those scenes, Tessarion was looking up and like go ahead, do something, Ormond. I fucking dare you.
We can only hope it comes to that at some point.
It's gonna have to.
And Ormond is scared of Tessarion.
For being known as a family of great warriors, it sounds like they do a lot of sitting around when it comes to any war with the dragons, AK.
Bruh. See it, and this is you don't even have to watch this show to see where this is going to unfold. If you go back into the histories, that's why the histories of this land are one of my favorite things that George has created. They will tell you and show you how the high towers have moved throughout the ages. They were always some scheming assholes. And the fact that the Citadel ended up being in their territory, that just made it worse, because who trains at the Citadel? Mostly maesters. And where are the maesters stationed? In every great and noble house across the realm. They control the messages that are sent. They control the interpretations of those messages, because half these high lords can't read. They think it's a bullshit skill that they don't need.
Like
exactly like Boros Baratheon.
Like these Baratheons, they can't read, but they're supposed to be amazing warriors. But yet, when it comes time to war with these dragons, they just sitting around not doing a whole lot of battling. Like, what's up with that?
And honestly, during the dance, that's a lot of houses. You'll see, and I don't know how much they'll show of it on the show, but if you go back into the story, then that there was a lot of folks that switched sides right up until the very end, just to salvage their house.
A lot of houses are smart and want to sit back, but like I said, it seems like Baratheons have always been pushed as big warriors and want to be the first into battle and great fighters. It's like, why are they doing all this sitting around when the wars
when they want to
fought?
It's kind of you can kind of compare that to the Lannisters, where you had really, really good Lannisters, starting off, if you'd believe the legends, with, Land the Clever. And then if you go about in Tywin's young age, his grandfather, he was a fucking shark. He had shit under control, but his dad, Tytos was a weak ass piece of shit. And yeah, they was fucking with him. And then came Tywin, and he came over and put that them brass knuckles back on everybody. And that's the same thing that kind of happens with House Baratheon. But Boris is a shark, but he's smart, and he doesn't join the game unless he know he's guaranteed a win.
And he's not
which isn't
anything right now. Nothing is
right. Yeah,
to him.
Yeah,
exactly. Even with him having that connection,
yeah. All he has is
even with him having that connection to Auntie Nisi, he still held back and tried to play neutral for as long as he could.
Auntie Nisi dead. He don't got shit but a promise.
And now it's no more barred now. Mm-hmm.
I'm not fighting a dragon either.
Hey, Sydney, you're right. Renly was not a good fighter.
Renly was a tournament guy. He wasn't a great fighter. He was a tournament guy.
I wouldn't even say he was that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Renly was coasting on Robert's name. That's what that said. No, the Night of the Flowers, you could say he was absolutely a tourney knight.
Well, the Laughing Storm was a battler, and Robert Bobby B was a battler, and Stannis could certainly hold his own. So
100%.
For the most part, as far as Baratheon's old boy back in the day when he took Storm's End, like it seems like
Oris was that motherfucker, and this is a thing I think a lot of folks forget. And we have to make sure that it stands out in the House of the Dragon, especially where Auntie Nisi is concerned. Oris Baratheon was said to be the bastard brother of Aegon, Rhaenys, and Visenya. So House Baratheon literally is a bastard house of House Targaryen. And that's how they got started. And Auntie Nisi, y'all know she is that chick. And she came from House Baratheon. So that shows you the metal of these motherfuckers. And yet, Boris being on in charge like that and not knowing how to read. First of all, y'all motherfuckers know how to read. But then playing this waving, waiting to see how shit falls out, it puts him in the same category as Walder Frey. And I don't like that for you, Boris.
Yeah, he's late Walter Frey.
That's fucked up. Yeah, the late Lord Frey.
So we have dragons in play. You can't play around. Like, you can't go send your troops out when there's dragons on the other side.
They get cooked.
The wrong side because somebody told you they were going to marry one of your horse-faced daughters, and then they don't. And then they don't send any dragons to protect you, and you're just annihilated by the blacks.
Or greens. Either way, it's not good. You're going to be out there. You're going to get burnt. Sometimes that's your own dragons on your own side burning you up. Say what?
Facts.
Supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen. But back in King's Landing, like Rhaenyra and her extremely small council of like one until Orwyn got back. Like,
bruh.
Oh man. They're still trying to figure out why Ormond sacked Tumbleton. I'm trying to figure out, I mean, can you even call this a small council? A micro council?
Just Rhaenyra and her buddy at this point.
I'm telling you. It's like,
literally, it's her and her girl.
Real quick, folks, I wanted to say hello to 1105. I don't think we've seen your name before. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
You notice other houses are trying to squeeze what they can from either side to enrich. And that's a smart thing to do, Jaguar. Absolutely.
Always.
Oh, what's up, Brian Valco and Robert Stannis and Renly's Baratheon's grandmother was a Targaryen princess.
Yes.
Not being able to.
So they're by blood. They are part
Targaryen.
Targaryen, and then it's reinforced with their grandmother.
The greens and blacks are doing shitty right now. Absolutely, time to look for another color. It's a meetup.
Everybody is fucking up on the game right now.
Unbelievable. Orwell got invited back in for being like the one person actually coming up with a plan at the time. Like Rhaenyra's got to be tired of doing so much herself. I mean, is she kind of like wishing she would have maybe brought some of her small council back from Dragonstone? What do you think, Phantom?
Hell no. They didn't even listen to her. It was undermining her. I wouldn't even bring them back. Regardless if I only have one person near me, I've been like, still hell no.
She needs help.
I have a devil's advocate rebuttal for that though, because I was thinking the same thing, and Sphinx can tell y'all when we did the after show, I was thinking the same thing. But on the other hand of this, we know that there is also someone headed or trying to get to Dragonstone right now. And these fucking lords that are on the small council that have been fucking up under Rhaenyra's rule, they're still at Dragonstone. So what kind of random mixing and mingling do you think could happen if that person actually still got there? And then that's how we end up with, once she has to flee, things pop off. So I feel like the smarter move would have been, because she needs help. And I understand you don't like these dudes, but they do kind of know what they're doing when you go into just the logistics and the books of that. Bring their ass over here so you don't have to be that stressed.
And they always had her best interests in mind. Like they were always working on her side.
They admitted that they were wrong.
When they locked her in the bedroom, they were wrong.
Still for her own good, though. Not to be against her, for her own good.
For her own good, yes, we still have a problem with that, and it's justified. But that aside, these dudes do still know what they're doing, and you are stressed as fuck right now, Rhaenyra, because your daddy didn't train you as much as he should have. And that's also been a separation from Book Rhaenyra. Book Rhaenyra had this shit on lock since she was 5. But bring these dudes over here and they can figure out the fuck shit that you're stressed about. And then they're not even there for the fuck shit to happen later that's setting up to happen. So kind of a misstep on both sides, but I still can also see how both sides got to that point. If that makes
Jaguar says Orwell is working his ass off to keep that black job.
But
you kind of got something there. Why is
he job matter?
He is the only one on her team that she don't have to worry about.
But
Orwell is just there to yes, he is just there to collect his check and to be useful. From the very beginning, he is when it came to Team Green, he was still throwing shade on the back end, like, y'all sure y'all want to do this?
He serves the crown.
But he serves the crown.
Whoever is seated on the throne, he serves that person. Supposedly. And Orwell has only done that.
Compare
Orwell. Needs some help.
Listen, no.
He's gonna be there.
Compare Orwell to Pycelle in Game of Thrones.
They all
you can see
how Pycelle is moving. And immediately I was thinking of Orwell and be like, oh no, he's gonna end up betraying her.
I don't know. I until I'm proven wrong, I don't think Orwell will ever go against her like that. Yes, he's trying to make himself useful because he knows that ensures his survival, but I do not think he has anything malicious in him towards her at all. And hey, Peter, I see you. What's good?
You got Peter Griffin in the house. She has to put someone in charge. If it's not the old small council, needs to be a new one. Yeah, but she needs help.
Yeah, and she hasn't appointed anyone. That's another misstep. You need to get people in here.
First of all, she needs a hand.
A hand that she's gonna do his job.
No hand.
She has a hand, but he on fuck shit right now. And I understand, Uncle C. I understand, but you still have a job to do.
No hand.
Is nephew the hand now?
No, she got no.
I guess
hand.
he's like this surrogate.
No.
He's kind of like when Tyrion was there. I guess it's someone similar.
Hold on. Which nephew? Wait, which nephew you talking about?
Alan.
That would
wouldn't
that be a cousin?
For who?
I can't remember his Targaryen bloodlines.
Or is it a cousin nephew?
For who?
Uncle nephew? Cousin nephew.
The relation between Alan and Adam to Rhaenyra.
They'd be cousins.
So that's her uncle's son, so that's her cousin.
Yeah, they be cousins.
I guess.
Okay, so cousin on the small council now because he was sitting there at the table.
Yeah, that's
because Corliss said you can take over my role and do your duties as representation.
As the hand.
Well, he's just serving. We don't know if he's
technically
hand. He's just there to help and learn. I don't know. He hasn't exactly been named.
He's there. He's basically there as the Tyrion stand-in for that, because Tyrion was never fully made hand, but he was sent there by Tywin to do those duties.
Yeah,
So that's kind of where Alan
Yuri
is
was the
right
hand
now.
though. Like he wore the pin and everything.
Yeah,
Like
I think he's just a
he
helper.
was the
He's not
hand of the
the-
king.
Right now, she's got no hand, no daemon, no love from the small folk, or does she? Is
She
that
ain't
just
got
all
no
it is?
master
She
of
got touched on like
ships.
that, right?
Right.
Damon came later, but he ain't really much of a help.
And
I
how
mean,
come,
did he
like,
go?
dude, she really not have the love of the small people? Like, wasn't she just out there feeding these people?
Oh, that was just looking for a
This
day.
is no.
Ungrateful heathens.
So by the time they went back
is
home, that freaking bowl of food was gone. Yeah.
You gotta-
no. I need to bring the call back. This is why I have always said, even when we were covering regular Game of Thrones things, this is why I said the motherfucking inhabitants of Flea Bottom and King's Landing, they are the most finicky assholes ever. This woman is the reason y'all really did not starve in that fuck shit that Aegon was doing when he was
Or is
still
she the
there.
reason she starved?
But
They
she
starved.
also is the reason that they did
but-
starve
Yeah.
because she started the blockade to
No,
starve. them.
okay, she
But only
did,
'cause they stole her
but
throne.
when it came to the nobles, she didn't give them shit. When it came to the small folk, the people that really mattered to carry her name, she gave them all of those gifts. And it's just like when everything that was happening in King's Landing in Game of Thrones era, like they condemned Cersei, but then they were praising her like just the next minute because some random dude that she said was a great ship lord or whatever the fuck they classified Euron as brought in these traitors of the realm. Y'all don't know these motherfuckers. You don't know that you should be cheering here at all. It's stupid.
She even gave them food during the blockade too, because isn't there an episode where
exactly? But now they're all looking at her like
greedy.
she's just some random fuck shit person that shouldn't be on the throne.
But is it really like that, or are they really trying to make it look like that? Because they showed a guy coming up going, "What does it say?" And then a noble had to read it to him because the motherfuckers in King's Landing can't read. So if they can't read, how are they able to write? And even more so, how are they able to know the standard and put the right colors and shit next to it? Like Queen of Bastards with the
you can look.
So I saw something that
because
said
that's a noble that did that. That was not nobody in Flea Bottom. I guarantee you, they cannot put words together like that.
I saw something that said they put the colors on there because it was matching the dragon seeds, and they were talking about the Queen of Bastards because of her dragon seeds, not her children, because they're over that by this point.
Yeah.
The bastard kids are like old news now, but now
and
she's
all
like
dead now.
queen of, and they're all dead also. But now she's queen of the bastards, the dragon seeds.
And we can also call back from memory for those of us that know the histories. There's another person who was a dumbass and legitimized all of his bastards, and he did it in such a way that all it did was cause rebellions and civil war for like 5 or 6 really big battles in the history. So yeah, that's basically what they're putting her up against in the lore now. You have these bastards these dragon seeds that are rogue and doing fuck shit. And that's to tarnish her image, which that's one of the things I don't like that they've changed.
Jaguar says they were right. If she had gone out there, it would have been Rhaenyra dead in the water instead of Jace. Rhaenyra said it herself. Daenerys never trained her for war.
But she was still a skilled dragon rider. No,
war. None of them were trained.
Exactly,
for war.
all of them
all lived in peacetime.
You must protect the queen at all times.
It could have been the same outcome for anybody that would have went out there. Yeah, and you got to protect the queen. Don't let the queen go die.
Yeah.
So
and I understand
out your emissaries and let them die.
I understand that.
She was trying to go out there.
No, well, see, I know. I think that she is a far more skilled dragon rider than Jace, and I think she would have actually been able to survive that battle, just like Antonisi would have been able to survive the battle. Let's remember when they say, these were green boys going into war without a whole lot of battles going in. Antonisi also did not have a lot of battles under her belt, but her and Melees had that connection. And they had rode with each other enough to know how to effectively, operate in a battle situation.
I think
that's
she has
what the
actually
difference
ridden
is
in a
here.
war before. I thought Rainey had ridden in a war before.
No, she didn't.
Did she?
thought she was- I thought
I
she
don't.
said she was
I may need to do
battle
a
tester.
reread of all the histories, but I do not remember anything
I
big
don't
about her
recall
and Meles
anything
being in
about
a
that.
war.
I don't even recall her like wearing armor or anything, like going into battle the way she did in the show. Like,
Yeah, that was new information that she had like custom made armor and whatnot.
Why would she
But
say it?
she
That's
knew
what
it.
they mean.
She knew enough to still train herself with Meles and to have armor ready if something popped off. These
Hey, what's
kids
up,
in this
Dragon? I see you out
generation,
there.
they didn't know that. Oh, JD
we'll
up
see
in
which
here?
Maester leads. We got JD the Dragon in the house. We'll see which Maester leads the dragon on leads the raid on the dragon pit. I like that.
My brother was
Crowley's
good,
dead wife
JD.
Rhaenys was the first cousin of Viserys and Aemon Rhaenyra's parents. Crowley's.
Yeah.
that statement right there is true from Jaguar. That is true.
What's up, Brian?
We're
She
chilling
caused
out
the
of here. What was it? What was it?
It was her
She
blockade
caused
that
the
caused the people to
blockade. She
starve.
caused
Her fault.
everybody
Yeah.
to starve. And then
Yeah.
she's trying to go fix it.
Daemon had battle experience from fighting in the Stepstones, and he had fought against a triarchy who used
He
grapple
did.
to block
Yeah, but we
Daemon.
weren't talking about him. We were talking about Antinisi.
Meles had been in war before, but not Rhaenys. Oh, okay, there you go. Meles, the dragon.
Okay,
had
yeah,
been in war.
Meles, yeah, I believe that. Meles, yes. But Antinisi,
Meles
no.
was one of the original three,
No, she wasn't.
wasn't she?
Wasn't
No,
that
it was
Rhaenyra's
it was
dragon?
Balerion. No, it was Balerion, Meraxes, and what is Elena's dragon? Aemon's dragon.
Oh,
What is her name?
Valgar.
Vagar.
Vagar. I said
Yeah,
Valgar.
it was
Vagar.
Vagar, Meraxes,
Valgar.
and Balerion. Those were the original three.
Who got shot down in Dorne?
That was Meraxes. That was
Yes.
that was Rhaenys' dragon, the original Rhaenys.
Right. Wow. Yeah, I gotta go back.
Yeah, that
Woo!
wasn't Meles. Yeah,
a
I love
lot
how
of-
George
that
just
wasn't
makes
Meles.
all
It's
these
a lot
names
of
just exact
information.
same. Yeah.
Exactly. It's hard to remember these names, their
I'm telling you,
battles, their
Targaryens,
wars,
these
their
dragons.
riders. I'm like,
Right.
Jesus.
Meles, if I remember correctly, Meles was Daemon's mother's dragon. And
Yeah.
Daemon did try to claim her, but Meles was like, no, fuck you. And she chose to ride with Antinisi.
I feel it. Could be. Yeah, Saraki, he needs the blood dragon. Those two are perfect for each other. Mysaria finally comes up with something helpful and tells Rhaenyra to name a master coin. The people need someone to blame, so instead of her, go ahead and give them a master coin so they can start blaming him for their misfortunes. So that's finally a good move she finally made.
It's kind of a sucky move, but it is the smart move right here.
It's needed.
Business is business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra grills Alicent for details about Ormond, but she claims to know him about as well as Rhaenyra does. So what's up, fandom? Was she telling it true or was she lying?
Wait, which character?
When Rhaenyra went in and asked Alicent for some Ormond details, what you
Oh,
know
she's
about.
telling the truth. That makes sense though.
But before walking away, Rhaenyra said, Rhaenyra goes, I would have spared him. So she was talking about Darren, not Otto, right?
Yeah, she was talking about Darren.
Yeah.
She didn't know nothing about Otto.
So when she's leaving, Alicent's like, well, he has a sensitivity to odors. So I was like, wait a minute. I thought you didn't know shit about this man.
Guess that was more of gossip, I guess. Maybe
Well,
Otto said something, maybe. But
Well, Ormond
herself she doesn't know him.
telling us everything she knows because it doesn't feel like she is.
Ormond is her cousin. So what we don't know is exactly what age Alicent was brought to King's Landing. So if there were a few years before that, Otto's hand, he was there maybe before her, and then she came in later to be a companion to Rhaenyra. We don't know what age she got there. Before that, she very well could have been growing up right next to Ormond. They look like they could
were
be around the same
kids.
age.
You're not going to remember people about when you're kids, like little
Are you sure?
idiosyncrasies.
Are you sure?
Like nothing you could use.
See how
nothing you could
Ormond is.
I remember quite a lot of things that me and my cousins went through as
Yeah,
children.
that's you, AK. This is Allison. It's different.
Yeah, are these cousins
Okay, but
that
I'm just saying
that you only knew when you were like 6? And then never
It's
saw them
not out.
again?
It's not out of the question. Is all I'm
I
saying.
always just assumed like
That's
Allison was there with
crazy.
Rhaenyra when they were kids, but
Amy
Well, yeah,
Collins
when
said
they were
Allison is
kids,
telling
but
the truth, but she was like, I don't know much, but here's a lot of info on him. Like, girl.
I mean
Right.
that's like like that you can
You
like
know what,
even sum
Brian?
up.
Things. He don't like the stink. That's all I can tell you. He don't
Unless
like
they
Yeah.
like get a whole bunch of like horse shit and crap, just to, like toss it over to Tumbleton. Like that's like the greatest plan.
I mean, wait, no, okay, see, hold on though. It also makes sense because what do we know about King's Landing? It stank. Like London in the old days, it smelled like shit because there was literally shit.
We know King's
in the
Landing
streets.
stinks. Yes, it smells
Yeah.
horrible.
So he wouldn't go there. And
That's
Brian,
right.
yeah, you know, I'm not trusting Allison. This season will end with, you know, it was Agatha all along. Loki. Yeah.
Nah.
And if you saw it was Agatha all along, you understand that reference. I won't explain.
So is that what's happening, Sphinx? Is she finds out that this man doesn't like the stank? So what kind of disgusting dragon dung mess flinging shit is she gonna do now?
She could do a lot, honestly. She could do a lot to funk him out, to increase the funk status and like throw him off, throw a lot
Dead
of
rabbit
dung,
bodies.
a
So the
lot of
dragons here
cow
don't have
dung
like
and
legs,
shit.
right?
Hmm?
The dragons here don't have legs, right? So they
Dragon-
can't like fling like stuff during war, right?
Wait, what doesn't?
Oh,
Wait, who
dragons
doesn't have legs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not these dragons on Game of Thrones, right? Don't they? Do
Yes,
they have
they
legs?
do.
Or they do? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
they don't have
They
arms.
don't
They don't
land
have
on their
arms.
belly.
The wings,
Things.
the wings, and like that membrane in between everything. Yeah, that's on their forearms.
Okay.
But they have hind legs. But what I was gonna say, what also could happen, you know, we know that Rhaenyra served up some of the, you know, the rat burgers from Demolition Man. But also, if he has such an issue with cleanliness, what's to stop her from snatching up, you know, a lot of these rats and mice and just shipping them over there for biological warfare?
But here's the thing, you got to hit him. His army doesn't care about funk. Like it's just him.
Exactly. That's why, and you can target where he will be staying because Ormond would not stay in anything that is lesser. She knows she can target exactly what house he would be in. Release, you know, call the Pied Piper, release the rats there.
So you think she can funk him out to the point to where he will derail his whole army and just
what other reason would they give us that pinpoint?
Oh, I think she's
I
flinging
think it's
dragon
going to
manure
come
for
to
days.
an intimate moment.
I
Like
agree with you, DJ. That too.
I think dragon manure for days is just going to start getting flung over the city walls and just try to funk them out, freak them out.
Dragon
probably
shit
what she's
and
gonna
rats,
do,
and
just
rats are
burn
attracted to
shit.
dung.
You think he'll retreat?
You think he will?
I think
he's going to try to pull an okey doke. I think he's going to all the people that they took over their houses. He's going to make all the people put on like the soldiers' uniforms and send them out, and then all those people are going to get burnt to a crisp. And then he's going to put it out like, oh, Rhaenyra burns her own people.
But he doesn't even have to do that because they already know that the soldiers are sleeping with the people, so they can't burn the people to a crisp because the soldiers are living in their quarters.
I think they're going to
That's what I'm
and send
saying.
them outside.
Exactly. Who knows that outside of that city? Nobody, unless they sent the Raven.
What kind of sick twist would that be if Hugh the Hammer is like sees all these soldiers dressed in like high tower gear come pouring out the walls, and he sends Vermicle burning them, and one of them's his wife.
Exactly.
That would send that man over the rails. It would be go time.
Exactly. And that is the level of fanaticism and cult leader that I think Ormond is on. He is going to have his back put against the wall, and in a desperate situation, that's exactly what he'll do.
That would be so crazy. Dope if I just called that.
That's mind blown. I'm like, wow. Dung bolts? Dung balls?
Biological warfare. That's in our real life history. It's a thing.
I know.
What's up, Adamantium? Welcome back. Welcome back.
What's going on, Adamantium?
Wearing black Air Forces. Oh, ship them refried beans. Poison is sniffing box. Hey, there you go. Get them sniffing.
Yes. Poison with the sniffing box. That too.
I just want him getting eaten, but I want Tessarion to just roast him up.
Tessarion just light every motherfucker up here, bro. I feel like Tessarion is gonna break away from that because we know sometimes the dragons don't follow orders. Tessarion's gonna be like, okay, now that's enough of this fuck shit. We getting out of here. Dracarys on everybody, and they fly off.
I don't like that they keep Tessarion tied down in a little room in the bottom of the keep where he's not going to grow big and strong.
Right? She is a she.
I'm sorry, she's going to just be small and tiny all the time and not grow big because they won't let her get space to grow. I feel like that's
I think Ormond knows that.
Yeah, and that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucked
and
up.
And Darren can't say anything about it. He's just like, yes, sire. Well, so
he don't know better.
He's just gonna have a baby ass dragon. But if Ormond was smart, he would have had him be a great dragon.
Yep, exactly.
Like DJ said, like DJ just said, he gonna learn today.
Oh, what's up, fandom? Corliss realizes like how far over the line he stepped and decides to bounce. Like, did he hear what happened to his brother when he's like, "Oh shit, I used the same verbiage. Let me get up out of here."
It could be that because at any moment Damon could just be coming like right around the corner. But I'm curious if he knew about the whole Queen of Bastards like signage.
Shit, it might have been him who wrote it. Like, this motherfucker, let me just graffiti this and get on out of here. He could be that mad. He said, "You ain't slicing my silver hair. I'm out of here." He bounces to hunt down the raiding parties of the Triarchy out there running amok. I mean, that's not the worst idea because they are out there causing problems.
And that's an excuse because he could have easily sent someone else to do that.
Exactly.
But
he has captains that can handle that. Their leader is dead. They're not moving as smart as they used to because she gone.
Oh, they're savage and ravage.
He's pissy.
Yeah, exactly. He's out there. He just needs to go stick something. Yeah. I don't know how long it's been, but like, does Laris just have that Clubfoot Express pass? Like, how did two cripples make it to Roots Rest? That was record time.
But did you see how fast Aegon was moving?
Yeah,
he's not worried about being in pain anymore, is he?
No.
He's off that milk of the poppy. He's so
right. He got off that milk of the poppy.
Dude, Laris is like
come on, Laris. Laris is back here like club putting
it, right?
Sir Littlefoots.
Oh, he could not make
Sir Littlefoots is crazy.
Well, Aegon's reunited with his dragon, but it seems like there's no fire left in the sun. So what's up? They showed us a body, but Aegon said he can't be dead. So what are we thinking now, Sphinxy?
I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at Sir Foot. Okay,
she's off on Littlefoot.
But Littlefoot. But I can only go by what we know in the books. I don't know if we're talking about that here.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. All spoilers.
So in the books, the dragon is not actually dead.
Right.
He is unrideable. But he's not dead. So they could flip that in the show and make it so that he is actually recovered. It would take like 3 episodes, maybe more, to where he is ever recovered enough to where he could be ridden. But he looks dead to me. There were bugs around him.
Right, he looked
flies.
dead.
Yeah,
his eyes.
The way how they're treating,
I was like, "That's a dead ass dragon." If you ask me,
what's up, Chris H? That was hilarious.
The way how they're treating Aegon at this point, it's just gonna be like a surprise. Like, oh shoot, he's alive. He's gonna save him somehow, some way. So
that's the thing, though. I don't know. I also was of a mind to think that Sunfire was out for the count, but then Aegon came up and said, no, he's actually still alive. And when I did my live reaction, that was the question I asked. Like, can dragons actually put themselves into stasis to heal,
like hypersleep,
when they take very hard hits? Yeah, and I feel like that's the signal they were giving us when they had Aegon say, no, he's still alive. So I'm going to have to watch on that because, if you're a book reader, you know that this is not where not Cyrax, damn it. Who is this?
Sunfire.
Sunfire, this is not where Sunfire's story ends. There's
Manic
still
Meeks
something
out there.
else for a Sunfire to do. Meeks, what the hell are you doing over here? Ain't you supposed to be with Sean? Are you done?
What's dead
Because
may
if you
never
done,
die.
why you not here though?
I love it.
Meeks,
That's
where
awesome.
you at, Meeks?
What is dead? Okay, but also yes, what is dead may never die. That I think is a very fitting line for Sunfire right now. I think Sunfire actually is still alive, and the fact that Aegon said that, that's what makes me think he is, because that's how connected Dragons and their writers are.
No,
I do love the hustle though. He said,
yeah.
like, wait, you touch him with 2 hands? Those 2 pennies. I
I think
was like,
Sunfire will fly, but he cannot be ridden. He can only get himself up. He won't be able to lift Aegon.
And for the thing that he has to do in the story that is to come, he don't need to have a rider.
What's up, Amy? I'm convinced Aegon will get stronger, so will Sunfire. You and me both. Absolutely.
He warged into ghosts. No, warging is canines.
We
and
don't
wolves.
have any wargs
Okay,
here.
and we don't have ghost ain't here. He didn't warg into nobody.
Sydney the Romantic, they're just saying Sunfire's dead to toy with the audience. Absolutely. Dragon.
I mean, it also could be emotional, but what his homeboy's name was? Daniel. Emotional damage. That guy.
We could have gotten a little eye twitch or something, though. Yeah, that would have been nice, Amy, to get just a little something. But we don't need it. We know he's coming back. We know us true believers know he's coming back. Believing the biology of fire-breathing flying dragons might be a fool's errand. Sunfire deserved a better rider than Igor Targaryen. Absolutely
100%.
It would have been nice. That was the most beautiful dragon in the realm, and he got the dirtiest Targaryen.
He was literally the embodiment of the sun.
Yeah, he was awesome. Yeah. He alive though. Yeah, like I said, he is dormant, not dead. Just like the realm's been told that Aegon's dead, he'll suddenly be back to life, and so will Sunfire, in my opinion. But what the hell is Larry's doing out there walking around just jingling bags of money? Like, you can't fight. What are you doing out here with this cash out?
Why is he flossing all this coin?
You know what I'm saying? You can't protect
He was
yourself.
like, oh, it's a penny to touch a dragon. Oh, it's a penny for 2 touches. Here's some more pennies. Oh, do you see my bag of pennies?
Keep a couple in the pocket and keep the rest hidden. Like, what are you just trying to get got?
When they got to the camp, he just handed over.
Right, like because Sphinx was in the watch along with me. That was the first thing I asked. Like, bro, why are you pulling out the whole change purse? You couldn't just like maybe opened it while it was still on your waist and pulled out 2 coppers and said, look, this is all I have. Matter of fact, you know what? I could give you 2 more, but then me and my homie will be starving on the streets. I can't give any more than that. Please help us. And that would have done that shit right there.
The way I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, you don't pull your money out in front of strangers.
Bruh.
You don't pull your money out, period. If anything, you just changes or wargs. Give it a little bit, or and don't let them see all you got.
Krispy Kreme and Company finally roll up on Harrenhal looking for Aemon, only to find that him and his dragon are missing and presumed dead. Sir Gawain wants to send a raven to his cousin in Tumbleton, but Crispy stops him. He would rather fight an army 20 times his size than have anything more to do with dragons. Is he wrong, Phantom?
No. We've been saying it since like the beginning of the stream. Like, as a dragon, what can you do? Nothing but run. Unless you have one, and you can probably fight. Even then, nah.
He's like, dragons over there. I'm gonna be over this way. You can catch me over here. I ain't trying to fight no dragons. We got no shot. Like, what would you do if you were Gawain? Would you follow Krispy Kreme, AK, or would you take your men to Tumbleton and be like, hey, I'm gonna go meet up with my cousin. Fuck your suicide mission. Or does he have it right to stay away from the dragons?
I don't even know if I was in that world. First of all, I wouldn't be on this team to even worry about this. But in this situation here, I don't know that just going straight to Tumbleton with Wayne might be the right option, but I'm definitely not following Crispy in whatever orders he's given. Because fuck you, you have shown yourself to be absurdly ridiculous since your first crash out in season 1. Where did you ever take responsibility for your actions? No, you didn't. You became a part of Rhaenyra's evil exes, and you just solidified yourself with another one of her evil exes to try to bring her down. This is where we are in this situation right now. So whatever Crispy is doing, I'm doing the opposite.
Crispy is out of the loop. He didn't even know that Rhaenyra.
Right. I'm not sending him no updates. He's not getting no emails, no phone calls. Hey, we changed your thing. Go correct your data. No, fuck him. Just like Armand, when me and Meeks talk about an interview with the vampire. No, fuck Armand. Fuck Crispy.
Alan tells Rhaenyra that Daddy C bounced and he just needs to go out and cut a motherfucker, so he's going to be gone a while. But thank God for Alan, because he may be Rhaenyra's one saving grace. Like, just right out the gate brings up the obvious to the huge problem. You got rats? On the boats, we keep cats. Like, how has nobody figured this out yet, Sphinx?
Boom, he's already solved it.
Right? Done. Let's get on the next one.
Get some cats. Next issue.
He's ready to be, he might be the best thing that happens to Rhaenyra.
He's like, look, my daddy ain't here, but I'm here. I'll help out as much as I can. Let's get some cats, first of all.
Right. Why didn't nobody think of that before?
It's killing me. How did it not? Speaking of figuring it out, like, why would Larius give up, like Sphinx was saying, his entire bag of coin only to be told you can earn a tent? Motherfucker, I just paid you.
You know
my tent
what?
is paid for.
Because they were going to take his coin anyway.
Hey. He didn't have to
was
show
about
that
to get
coin.
robbed. He's got a club foot. They already saw it. They were like, what's wrong with your foot? Like, they already know he's disabled. They look at Aegon. He's burnt up. They're like, yeah, we're taking your money.
But he didn't need to bring the whole bag
one of the guys kind of like was eyeing Aegon like, you look familiar.
Right?
And like
yes. I'm so
them?
surprised they didn't say anything about that, but I think it's gonna come up later. Because I saw that too. I think so. I don't know to who he will say it, but I think he's gonna say something.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it for sure.
Aegon?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That guy standing there eating recognized and knew exactly.
I think he recognized them.
But yeah,
he kissed some shitty boots.
Awful.
He has given in to the whole betrayal that he's not Aegon. So what would possibly happen where he would say that he's Aegon?
I don't think he needs to say it. I think that guy standing there saw him. He knows exactly who it is. That's an entire ruined castle filled with men that just fought in a battle and deserted, basically. Didn't even have to desert, stayed when all the other soldiers moved on. Like, out of this entire encampment, nobody's going to recognize Aegon. I think a few of them are going to know exactly who that is.
They know
nobody's going to
recognize
Aegon. That's what they know. Nobody.
Are you sure?
Unless you go see the king, how will you know what he looks like? There's not
because Aegon
Instagram. There's not
like it's possible
circulating. Like, how do you know what he looks like? You just know he has white hair.
They know he got
because
Aegon
would frequent Fully Bottom. We saw him when he had, you know, them suspect children.
But he did that very secret. He did that on the low, not like
he did it on the low, but people still saw him.
Well, no, he wasn't on the low. He went in there,
but
with
not these people out here in the fields in the fighting. Nobody knows what Aegon looks like.
Remember when Aegon came in and bought rounds for everybody in the bar? You don't know if one of the men was in the bar that day when he was in there.
Exactly. But also he still has a few.
Oh yeah, that could be one thing.
There are very small strands, but the strands on his burned head are still there. He does have some wisps of that silver white Targaryen hair.
They might know.
So I'm not putting that outside of the realm of possibility at all. I think he could definitely be recognized.
So do you
think a burnt guy reaping over a dragon should be the first clue?
Yeah, that part. Because Aegon don't know how to let shit go. Loris told you how many times?
Hey, Mina Ruth, welcome.
What's that? He's over talking High Valyrian to the dragon and everything. The dragon dude is like, what's he saying? And he's like, oh, it's just nothing. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. But if you pay attention, he's speaking High Valyrian
But
to
they
be
don't know that.
dragon.
These are peasants.
No,
They don't
no,
know
no.
the
I
That's what I'm
disagree.
saying. People don't know shit. Like they don't know
Mhm.
shit about shit. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
Here's why I disagree. Because that guy that you're talking about that was watching him, he clocked it the minute Aegon started talking High Valyrian.
He said, "What
He
is
was
he
watching
saying?"
him the whole time.
Well, he was watching him talk. I don't think he knew what it was. He's
Well,
like,
hey,
"What is that
okay,
gibberish?"
but what
That's why-
random person do you think, what random peasant from Flea Bottom would come up and just try to talk to a dragon?
Oh, that's why Larry's instantly
All
said
sorts of
he's
people that
he
want
said
to
he's
talk to
not right.
dragons because dragons are awesome.
He
And
said,
like, I
well, he
want to
said he's
go
slow.
touch
He
one
just thought
and
it was
talk
But
to
gibberish.
he was speaking it in High Valyrian.
But
though.
But he
doesn't know what
didn't
High
know
Valyrian
that.
is.
He was like,
It's
"What is
just
He
he
knows
gibberish.
that it's
saying?"
not the common tongue.
He doesn't know it's High Valyrian though.
I'm saying
He doesn't need to know it's High Valyrian. He knows it's not the common
What
tongue.
I'm saying is Larry's played it off like this is a slow person and he was just speaking gibberish.
Exactly.
That's exactly like Laris was quick with that. He's like, "Oh, my friend's
He
slow.
wa-
Let me grab
he
him."
was quick with
like,
that, but
gibberish.
any man that was on the same level as Loris, he's gonna look past that.
Well, this
Loris
is a guy living in
literally
the woods. He's
looks.
not on that level.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Everybody, okay. If you run up on Robin Hood in the woods, how are you gonna discern that he's just a random dude instead of some high lord hiding?
Because he would have
Just
charged
like
me more than
Tywin
a
sussed
penny
out
to
Arya.
to touch a dragon. Or he would have just taken
no.
my whole bag right out the gate.
Maybe.
I just don't think that was him. It kind of, like I said,
No.
so we all think that one soldier that was standing on the wall definitely clocked Aegon and knew who it was?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on that.
He
I'm on
may
that.
not have known who he was, but he knew he was not who they said he was.
I think he's going to be the one that gives up the ghost on him. Speaking of soldiers, like the ones in Tumbleton end up being just as shitty house guest as one would imagine. It sounds like they're just basically moving town to town, raping as they go. Like, that is just insane. I can't imagine trying to live like that or having to deal with that. And like Spink said, there's nothing you could do, but my God. But also going is to Tumbletown is Ulf. And when Sir Hugh finds out about this, he was not having it. He wants to go protect his wife.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the way the show is mapping out his character, the way it's like heading, because he already has like in his story making more sense than it did in the book. I think like the show is making his story start.
I'm happy to give him something because he's just been boring. Like
the
freaking
yeah.
Ulf?
Mm-hmm.
Love him. So it's like this one. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Hugh ends up doing some things in the book that really make no sense and is never really explained. But now we're kind of seeing the breadcrumbs of how it got there and why he might do some things that he might end up doing.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, why does Rhaenyra treat her dragon riders so shitty, fandom?
No clue. Even the moment he comes in, it's not like, oh, hey, how you doing? It's, dude, I know about the house you want. I'm like, you do know. Like, right now you're in a position where it's like every single person that's helping you, treat them well. In reality, she's not.
No, not at all. She's terrible. I mean, is it just because she's a Targaryen and hates the lowborn, AK?
Ask that again.
Why is Rhaenyra being so shitty to her dragon riders? All of them. Her dragon seeds.
Yeah, see, I don't know that I could have a clear answer on that because there's so many different moves that she could have made that where these things would not have been in question. I mean, one of them we actually saw in real time, and that was Sir Hugh saying, "Hey, I saw you were sending, little cousin, brother, however the family ties lie, over to Tumbleton. Like my wife is in Tumbleton, so I would like to be in that first regiment that he goes in. Maybe like you could switch our tracks." And Rhaenyra was like, "Yeah, I got you. Go and do that. I'll make sure that Ulf is involved and he knows what's up." And Hugh has the biggest smile I think that we've seen so far. And he's like, "Okay, thank you. Basically, look, Queen Sis, I got you. I'm about to thank you for letting me go over here and try to take care of my baby boo and her family, and I'm gonna go do that." And now Ulf is waitlisted, kind of. So that also is another thing for them to see discord where Ulf is concerned. And I think Ulf is, already set up to be the problem on the bastard side. So we're not going to get any issues from Hugh or from Alan. It's going to be the machinations of Ulf. I don't know how exactly it's going to happen, but Ulf is going to take this as another slight, just like him asking for shit for his homies. It's dumb. But no, I think there's a chance for all of them to actually get out doing good. And Rhaenyra kind of lost the plot on some of this.
End up well for them.
It's
There's
not
some
going to
not
end
so
up
pleasant graffiti written on the walls of King's Landing, like we were saying, and it just the Queen of Bastards and a man in the street blamed it on Hightower loyalist. So is he just a plant there to be blaming it on other people, or was it like a petty Uncle C doing it before dipping, or is this just some? I think this is a plot from the Highborns trying to make it look like Lowborns. Do we think that's it, or do we think the people of this King's Landing are really turning on Rhaenyra?
Ain't nobody in Fully Bottom tagging nothing.
So that's definitely the Highborn.
Could be the nobles, because she did just feed them like freaking rats not too long ago.
Exactly. This is them trying to sow discord. There's some random Baelish level spy master in their ranks, and this is what he's doing to try to consume her and break her down from the inside.
What if it's somebody that would just heard Uncle C yell that they were bastards, and so now they're just spreading the gospel that he screamed out?
Yeah, but they can't spell.
That's the same thing, because the people in Flea Bottom, they don't know how to spell the words they speak. It's a noble, and that sketch.
Hell, they spelled Rhaenyra
around
correctly.
it. That was very well done. They
I
got
can't even spell Rhaenyra correctly at times.
Right? I have a hard time spelling
exactly. Some noble hired an artist to do that.
How do you spell Rhaenyra properly? I don't even know how to spell Rhaenyra.
Right?
Rhaenyra.
Well,
okay,
Alicia,
you know how to spell Valyrian names.
I'm just saying.
No need to show off.
Look, you asked.
Okay. Only to get used and abused by the local villains. Like, when that old bastard turned and yelled out "drinks for everyone," I would have karate chopped his neck so hard before he got that third word out. Like, drinks for
did you see Ulf's face when he did that? Ulf was like, "Bitch, I didn't say the whole damn room."
You, everybody.
He was like, "This money I earned all week."
Yeah, I'd been like, "You paying, old man? You better shut your mouth out here bragging. Oh yeah, we're all drinking tonight." Like, oh hell no, you're not. Oh yeah, he.
You know what this was? You know this was. I don't know if y'all scroll Instagram like I do, and you see like them little Chinese short dramas that be popping up where the random lead of the thing be like, once you get rich or famous and you pass the college exams and whatnots, you got to take care of us. That's what these assholes were pulling here. They literally see Ulf as a free ride. They are not his friends like Ulf thinks they're his friends.
Not at all.
They're just setting up and waiting to be moochers, because that's what Ulf is advertising. But when that bill, exactly, and when that bill came to task, and they said, "Okay, it's on Ulf," Ulf turned around like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
I didn't say I was paying for everybody. I said y'all.
Exactly. You can get jumping on me. That's the only reason they pushed him to do it in the first place, because they knew if he became a dragon rider, they could get stuff out of it. That's the only reason.
I feel like this point right here is where Ulf may possibly start to understand that. But if the story goes where we think the story is gonna go, because we know what's coming, then yeah, it's still gonna be some fuck shit. But yeah, maybe they'll change that. I don't know.
Well, speaking of fuck shit, the rapist gets brought before Ormond, who seems like he doles out justice, but I don't know. It just felt like there was going to be more to it. Like, I thought we'd see the rapist soldier like laughing it up later, like he never really got in trouble. But it was
honestly, it wouldn't surprise me at this point. Saying, "Oh, it is just to save face, so he doesn't like anger the people." But no, not at all. And I was like saying, "Oh, good, like maybe Owen ain't that bad." And later on, I'm like, he is that bad.
He's worse.
He's worse. This scene is what made me think he was just a fanatical cult leader.
It was Persephone. Damien grabs the loot from the Vale, but when he boards Syraxis to head home, the dragon has some different plans. And that was cool to see even a rider as polished as Daemon can't completely break and like a dragon do his will. Yeah, I know, I like that. He's like, that was
Yeah.
tight. Though. Syraxis was like, yo, we got one more item of business to attend before we dipped.
We don't tame dragons, they tame us.
Yeah, they let us do a few things. He dropped Damon off in the mouth of that cave and was like, he went straight Redman on him. Like, don't be scared. Just get your ass in there. That dragon had attitude the entire time.
And what did Damon do? He got off and he was like, let me go investigate because apparently there's something here because my dragon brought me here. So let me take my sword and go into this cave.
Exactly.
Caraxes was in his most era right there because Damon and him were complaining like they were an old married couple.
You're going the wrong way.
You see him smacking with the glove? The glove like, no. He's like,
going the wrong way. Dave was like, look, don't fucking snap at me, okay? It's not my fault. It took this long to get the damn supplies, all right? I'm strapped in, and Caraxes just starts taking off like it's about motherfucking time. Asshole. And Damon's like, no, you could have waited until I got strapped in. You're going the wrong fucking way.
Like, I have new information, bro. We gotta go this way.
And Caraxes is like, nah, go look. Right there.
Get your ass in there and check this out. So was Reyna right or just being a whiny little brat talking about no one ever loved me? They all pitied me, but no one loved me. The Targaryen without a dragon.
Those two things are not mutually exclusive.
Reyna is right in both aspects.
Yes.
Nobody ever cared about her because she didn't have a dragon.
Nobody didn't care about her.
Okay, well, she was always like an outcast because she didn't have a dragon. Everybody else had dragons. Even Aemon had Vhagar, like at a young age. She didn't have anything.
A babysitter in this war.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody needs a babysitter. We need feet on the ground.
And that's the point.
So they sent her to Pentos with the young princes, and she abandoned that mission, which was a big fuck up.
Treason.
Literally. You left with the two princes and their eggs.
And was given a job.
To go to Pentos. And she ran off from that. And I love Reyna, like what she's going through and everything, but the whole abandoning the young princes shit, I don't get down with that.
No, that was terrible.
She sent them to Pentos and she's like, oh, they're taken care of. Who is taking care of them?
If they're even at Pentos.
Who knows where they're at right now?
We don't know what's
with
happening.
3 whole dragon eggs.
Don't they know there's a war out there in them waters? Like, where'd they go? What happened? Where'd they get to? I don't know if they got anywhere.
I still don't know from other episodes, like, what intrigued her to run away from the kids and the eggs and to just go chase sheep stealer.
She wanted that dragon.
Did she get a calling or something?
All about her.
Yeah, she's so
It's not explained. All we know, at least as far as book readers go, we know that this storyline was meant to go to someone else. Reyna actually has a different storyline in the book. She had her own side quest that she needed to do, but they merged that with Nettles, and that's why Reyna has Sheep Stealer now. Instead of Nettles coming through with the feeding the sheeps and having maybe a much more behaved YN dragon than Reyna has right now. And if you don't know what YN means, I'm not going to break it down. Go Google it.
It means young neighbor.
Ain't no, don't lie to him. That's not the word. No, go Google that.
It means young neighbor.
It means young Nettles, right? She had that amazing Nettles look.
No. You get the don't lie to him either. No, don't lie to him, Nettles. DJ. No,
fantastic. But yeah, I don't know. Boo-hoo, in that day and age, to get to live as royalty and sit there and be crying about being pitied because you didn't get a dress. Shut the fuck up. Your life is great compared to most people.
I'm saying.
What are you crying about? That was ridiculous.
You were chosen as the protector of the princes and the most valuable things that House Targaryen has.
The future dragons of the realm, like the future baby eggs. Like, you got to take care of those.
It's an important job. Well,
But
she
she
couldn't be
didn't see
bothered.
that as
Mhm.
important enough. She
She
wanted to
couldn't be
have her
bothered.
own dragon.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Oh, I wasn't even saying to Harrison went ballistic when 3 dragon eggs were stolen because he knew how important it was for no one else to have dragons.
Different eggs.
3 eggs and 2 princes off into the wind, right? I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Little girl? Stuff for show. See
Yeah.
out there trying to avoid Rhaenyra is dumb though. Can't hide for long. That's true. She's already out there hunting. Oh, hey, Mina Ruth. She was desperate to get a dragon and wanted one so badly, but yeah, that's just not great.
Yeah.
Their own dragon that
That
hatches
doesn't
halfway
excuse
through
you
the
from
war.
your duties, though, young lady.
Hey, what's up, my wife? Good to see you out there. Good to see you. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. And exactly like, what exactly did Rhaena do that was so unforgivable? Like, yeah, she hopped on a wild dragon and survived the ride, but the rest, like, just say was
But
out of my
her
control.
dragon
She
attacked
got
Jace.
the crown prince killed.
Did she though?
Yeah,
Or
she
did she
Steeler
just
She
fall off the dragon before the ride?
inadvertently.
Sheep
And who knows
Stealer
this?
attacked Jace.
Who knows that? She got on a dragon and went for a ride
No,
with Jace.
no.
Rhaenyra knows. She knows
Ignorance,
there was
no,
another dragon.
ignorance of the law does not absolve you from breaking the law.
Even when it's your own kid that does dumb shit all the time?
Yes.
You really just, what's she gonna do? Kill her own daughter?
I mean,
who's gonna kill her own daughter? No, Damon won't, but he will. I think Damon will set circumstances to where he can let his daughter escape, and maybe he could possibly go with her.
Well, that's why he
Rhaenyra would kill
delivered
her
the
own
fake
daughter.
head.
Even over Jace, I don't think Rhaenyra would kill her stepdaughter.
If anything, she might just like banish her. If anything,
she would rage and maybe never talk to her again.
And even if they did, she's already living in banishment. So
exactly, at least she'd be sleeping back in them satin seats.
Yeah.
Damon is cunning but evil. Roasted a sheep herder for no good reason.
Damon's not evil. I disagree with that. I don't think Damon's evil.
He did what he had to do. Still a stupid move, yeah. Oh, Rhaenyra is partly responsible for Jace's death. Now she could lie and say that she found Sheep Stealer in the gullet or something. Yeah, she could. No, she didn't. It wasn't her fault. I can argue that when Baela saved Jace the first time they had enough time to exit. That was we're about to get to it because yeah, they had time. Jace, you already had a busted ride. You had no business going back. Take your ass to the shop. They
should have left.
You had no business getting back in that battle. Take your ass home. Like as soon as they cut the rope, get gone. So yeah, that was on Jace. That is not Rhaenyra's fault at all, in my opinion. But yeah,
Sheep Stealer attacked.
No, exactly. Sheep Stealer attacked Jace's dragon. He had to respond.
He had.
And I think that the precedent for that was set with Vhagar and
Oh no, but Baela went back. Baela went back to stop Sheep Stealer, and then Jace went back to help Baela. Jace had no business turning back to help and getting involved in any of that. He needed to keep his ass going back to the shop.
No,
that was his wife to be. That was the queen to be.
I know.
He had to go back and get her.
He couldn't. He didn't have the means to. He had the means to go back and get got, and that's what happened.
Nah.
That was a mess. She's a better rider than him anyway. She would have been all right.
Then Chris, that totally depends on the circumstance as to whether Damon is immoral or not. When he took Uncle Black and Miles' head, that was not immoral. So I mean, there's other situations that maybe might fit that, but no, not this one.
The shepherd is the character of the episode. He was goaded.
Literally
on the table with the snaggle.
Literally goaded.
Ray will find someone else to take a rage
got
on.
The snaggle tooth. That's the head on the table.
He's immoral. Did anybody see the video of the song "High and Hill" and "Lonely Gathered Loyal"?
Who?
I don't know that one. Jason wasn't about to leave his betrothed. Yeah, he didn't, and he got. He should have.
Hold on, Brian. Are you talking about the Sound of Music right there, or am I tripping? Is that a Sound of Music reference? Please let me know, because I think it is.
Jaguar actual, yes, but they could have left before they encountered Sheep Stealer. Bring me up, please. Absolutely. Get home. Feel it. Especially after she saved him. Jace wasn't about to leave her like that. Who's Uncle?
Exactly.
They could have both left. Like
they could have after that last fight, but also, but you also have to remember the mindset that Jace was in.
Exactly. He had the crazy eyes. When they left, he was like, "We can do this.
You could come with me. Was
You
it
can
not
come
always
with
our
me.
purpose?
Yeah, we'll win this
Are
for
you not
her.
entertained?
Are you not entertained? Let's go, girl." She was
Jace, you
like,
are not
"Yeah."
the
Yeah, okay.
writer well enough to avoid the
Brian,
big ass
Brian,
harpoon.
high five for the theater kid that you are. I see you, bruv.
But yeah, Jace is not the writer. He is not trained well enough to avoid the big ass harpoons flung at him. And his dragon, that was 100% all his own fault, in my opinion. Like, why is
That's
Reyna
that,
feeling
that's
so good?
that's
I don't
most
even
that's
know how
most
Beta
dragons in this
survived.
age, though.
Like her
Outside of
dragon made
Vagar, that's all dragons in this age. Sadly, but I get
agree
it.
with,
You're right,
I agree
DJ.
with
I
old
get
boy.
it.
Damon is a dick, though, just slaying fools out in the Vale with no remorse. Like, he is just
100%.
murking people in the Vale. His wife,
100%.
his sheep herders, like these people didn't need to die. You ain't
Can
right.
I also just point out that those scorpions are no joke?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think we give enough credit to the scorpions and how deadly they are for dragons.
If aimed
Someone
accurately,
who knows
yes.
how to
But
wield
this
them.
is
My whole thing
why
is, where do you get the shooting practice? Like, how are they
this
such
this is
Jedi aims?
Apparently,
this
you
is
don't need
this
that
is
much
when
shooting
they're aiming
practice.
at ships.
Shooting mosquitoes or some shit. I don't know. Just being able to shoot
No,
a dragon in the neck right out the sky. That was insane.
When they are on coastlines shooting at ships, you learn to hone how you do.
Plot.
That too. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that's not a part of it, but also that too. I agree.
Reyna's not blameless. Jason Baylor shouldn't have been there, and Reyna definitely shouldn't have been.
Shouldn't have been there either.
None of them had any business out there.
Mhm.
He was worried about losing his mother after losing his brother. I get that. Yeah, that's why he locked her up. Jason was trying to protect Baylor from Sheep Stealer. Yep, that's why he went back. But he should.
Yes, that's why he went back. Yeah.
We saw Reyna and the dragon turn around to attack her. I think after one to hit the dragon would have took my ass home. Yeah, exactly. Once your dragon's hit, you got to go. Let him heal. You got no more business in the fight. They shouldn't have been at the battle in the first place. They're correct, but Corliss.
Agreed. No, agreed. She should not have been to that battle. She should have went home to Uncle C first.
They had to go save Uncle C. Blame Reyna. The sequence shows Baylor save Jace, and then we see Corliss baiting Lohar in the teeth. And the next sequence is Reyna showing up. If Jace and Baylor had left, Jace would be alive. True. They were baby dragons compared to the 50-year-old dragons. Their scales are harder as they age. Yeah, exactly.
100%.
It would have been a little safer for Rhaenyra to be out there, but hey, that's not how it went.
Agreed.
Speaking of no remorse, Ormond receives word from Harrenhal that Aemon and Vhagar will not be joining the efforts. And did you hear Darren warn that little servant boy real quick, just in time? Like, how many servants do we think that Ormond has slayed in his little fits of rage?
Yes, he said, "Get out." He was like, "What?" He was like, "Get."
As he was rolling the paper,
out.
he knew that was about to go down.
That was where Ormond was concerned. That was my first red flag right there, because the way that Daron said that means that he is used to seeing Ormond do this.
This neighbor pops off, like he goes crazy. He's got a temper,
and he's warring with his psyche. Yes, and he's warring with his psyche even now, because he knows right from wrong, and he knows his cousin is doing wrong, but he's also been brainwashed and has been indoctrinated. So
I believe Darren is
a Cold War for a while.
I believe Darren is good. I think he has a good soul. He has a good heart. I think he loves his dragon. I don't think, aside from book stuff, I don't think he's gonna choose the Hightowers versus his sister. I don't know. It's just me.
I feel it.
It's just
absolutely. Ormond is a freak. That scene was brilliant. We found out so much about Darren and Ormond's relationship. Absolutely. Like, we've seen this before, and like I'm saying, how many serving people have been killed?
And we didn't read that in Fire and Blood.
Bruh, how many servers have they killed? Because Damon was like, "Get out."
Quick. Rhaenyra asked, back in King's Landing, Rhaenyra asked for correspondence letters between Ormond and Otto, like I was saying earlier, and there's none to be found. Like, when Rhaenyra asked what to make of it, Orwell said, well, Ormond must have been running Old Town like his own little kingdom. Like, how would you know that? And is that why Darren called? That's why I think Darren calls him sire. Like, Ormond is an undercover king, and that's just insane. even though he tells Darren that he needs to be king. But that's only going to be in face, and Ormond thinks he's going to be the one actually running shit behind the scenes, in my opinion.
That could be
Interesting.
So why wasn't Ormond replying to Otto? Like, why wasn't he sending messages
because
back?
Otto was telling them
Whoa.
what's going on in the King's Landing, and they don't want anything coming back. Like, hey, don't say anything. We can't let this plot get out. I'm just telling you what's up, and then you keep the information and keep
I
all
think
playing what we
it's
already had going.
Okay,
I
because
think
I
it's
didn't
simpler
get it.
than
I was
that.
like, why are they not corresponding? Like, I understand why they're not talking.
I
they
think
didn't,
it's
or was
simpler
lying.
than that. I think there were messages, but I think they were being burned after they were received.
Maybe.
And they do that all the time.
And yeah, exactly. And there's no reason for Otto to keep any message like that to
Otto
raise
would do
any
some shit
suspicion
like that
if they are
too.
held.
Yeah, he
So
would burn his
Otto,
shit.
I think there were messages. Otto caught those messages and he adapted and applied in the plan where he needed to, and then he burned them just like Catelyn burned Lysa's messages at Winterfell.
Yeah, I hope Ormond goes quick too, Mina. Absolutely. The High Towers are the most interesting house in A Song of Ice and Fire. They are interesting. What's up, Angel? Over it.
They're interesting. Not the most interesting, but yes, they do hold a heavy weight in the histories.
Ormond is running his own plays. Otto reports to Buggo's daddy. Maybe. Is there a second Fire and Blood book? And Grimm still has to release. There is
not that we know of.
Isn't there a second
Is
Fire?
there
something there? But I don't think it's
is
Fire
there
and
a
Blood.
part 2? No. The only other like histories on that level that I could think of is of the World of Ice and Fire.
I'm not saying it's out. I'm saying, wasn't he talking about writing it?
Not I remember he was talking about the She-Wolves of Winterfell being the next installment of Duncan Egg series, but I don't remember anything specific to this.
I actually thought I did hear about him talking about making a part 2 of the Fire and Blood series. So yeah, you might.
Of course, I wouldn't do that and finish Win. So hey,
right? Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. And shout out to the homie Airtouch who did the artwork for the covers on Fire and Blood. So
did he?
Yeah,
he know that?
Oh my god! No,
and that was our homie. Airtouch,
our homie, our friend from way back in the day.
Way back. Mm-hmm. So like and that's how you know that George does actually have love for his fans, because Airtouch was a fan before he got into that shit.
He was one of the biggest, absolutely. Ulf comes in with some utterly ridiculous requests from his fellow barflies. When Rhaenyra hears who they're for, she just dismisses them without a second thought. Like, how can she be so daft? Again, why would she think that she can just keep talking and treating to this person, especially a person like Ulf, who didn't have that much respect in the first place for any of this? Like, how is she thinking he's gonna stay loyal? Like, can she really be that stupid, Sphinx?
He hasn't given her any reason to not trust him. This is his first time presenting her with propositions, and she's turned them all down. So after this, she might be like, maybe I can't trust him because he came to me with all this bullshit and I shot it all down. But up to this point,
okay. Is it? Do you think it's because? Do you think it's because of what Ulf said, which is the reason that pushed her over towards Mysteria and giving the money to the small folk instead of Daemon and giving it to the soldiers?
Yeah, I think it was his final words about all the graffiti and everything. Right. He was just trying to like drop a little nugget, like, look, they don't like you. They don't trust you. They're doing graffiti against you. And
like, how much business does she have sitting the Iron Throne if she can't recognize, like, you can't properly rule your own court, much less the entire kingdom? What are we doing here? Wants to feed the poor before paying your soldiers? Like, could you be more clueless?
So you think she should pay her soldiers before she pays the small folk?
100%. Yes. You just gave the small folk some food. Like all the people with brains that have been doing this for a while.
She's listening to Masandia.
Massaria, yeah, that's
Massaria. I'm sorry, Massaria.
Because the other ones say you give the small
telling
folk
her like you got to take care of the small folk You got to take care of the poverty problem.
Oh,
And
you give them just
Damon is
enough.
like, no, we have to pay our gold cloaks. We have to
Yeah.
pay our white cloaks. We
Our
have to pay
security.
our
Yeah.
security,
The
like
ones that
everybody.
can fight and that have
And
swords.
and
Yeah, you
who's
pay
she
those guys.
listening to?
Look,
Masandia.
And that's terrible. She should not be doing that. Like,
if you, and it does suck. Let's make that very clear. The whole situation right now sucks, but to get through at least, like, the first trimester, I guess we'll say, then yeah, use the funds that you have and that you can tap into. And that's why, again, you need to send somebody with a raven, or just send a Davos like character over to Bravos to the Iron Bank and get a loan, because you need that. And once that comes in, you can fully have the City Watch paid. You can fully subsidize your small folk
At
with
some
their
point,
little
they said they
businesses,
haven't
especially
heard back
with
from the Iron
food.
Bank.
But they could. This could be that introduction. They could make that happen, and then that would keep both of those sections on your side. And I agree with DJ where it says, yes, pay the gold cloaks, because they're like your only real standing army right now. But then also, you can't lose the small folk, because they're watching everything. And while they remember that you did send those little boats of food for those that could get it quickly, that they were there too, but that's already run out by now. So you have to give them some other type of reassurance that they're not
I
going to
do
just
feel
starve
like
and
you need
die.
an army more than you need the small folks, because
exactly.
the small
And
folks
that's
will
what I'm saying.
run.
That's why
They'll run
you
out of
get the
food
loan.
like
You
this,
pay.
and then they're hungry again. But
Yes,
you gotta
exactly.
keep paying your gold cloaks.
You have to
keep
keep
them
paying
in
that.
Ones that
line.
can
You get
fight
that
for you.
coin. Get that coin from the Iron Bank. Pay your soldiers. Then get food to the small folk, and then the leftover you still have for your soldiers, because they're the ones that are actually going to keep that shit. And you can ration appropriately. And if you do it the right way, and you don't just try to shut people out and then make it known that you're serving rat dinners to the nobles, that's not going to do you that much good. It did make you have the nobles look at you like, bitch, stop fucking playing with me. Yes, but you still have to take care of everybody else in King's Landing. So
Peter
you have
Griffin,
to do
you're
it
right.
smartly, and you need a loan for that. That's all.
Also, this passive aggressive comeback known Rhaenyra wants the approval of small folk would strike a nerve 100%. And that was kind of crazy. Like, Sober Ulf actually has a bit of a silver tongue. Like, when Rhaenyra snapped on him, he's like, oh, yeah, no longer allowed to leave the Red Keep. What? He spun a yarn for her real quick. Like, oh, the people are talking and it ain't nothing nice. So, like, just the way he added that drip, saying like how it must be the work of some of her misguided subjects who mistakenly believe their queen to be unkind.
Bruh.
Like, damn, I didn't know you had it like that, Ulf.
Ulf has been a problem from day one, bro.
Dropping bars?
Is he though?
He did
because
right
we
there.
know where he ends up. We know where he ends up.
I'm kind of waiting for him to go ahead and make his big one, because I'm kind of tired of his bullshit. Like, I'm ready for him to just go off and just do your thing, and let's just kill you.
Yes,
fuck off to all the seven hells. Ulf, we're done with your shit.
Yeah.
She pissed off both classes, the small folk and the nobles. Granting favors would help, and they cost her nothing and gain her favor. She's not built for this. Yeah, exactly. Awash with dilemmas and deficiencies. Yeah, she's gone.
But see, and that's the thing, though. And what we have always said from the beginning, that in the book, yes, Viserys did properly train her, and no, he did not do those same moves here. But she still has shown herself, aside from all this, that she could be capable. And they just like completely stripped that in this season. And that's the issue.
Rhaenyra needs to figure out that Ulf is not a child to just be like sent to his room and let out when she's allowed to. And like,
you're right.
Out, this man has a dragon and you are creating your own problem.
He pledged himself to her, so she understands that he's pled fealty. So she believes him to be true to her. She has no reason to believe anything else. She has no reason to believe he would do anything else.
Well, just human nature. She can't think this guy who was a drunken slot in the bars all the time is
He
just
can
going to
go
sit
to
in
the
his
Red
room.
Keep and get beer. She said he can go there. He can drink all
Yeah.
he wants.
There ain't
That's
He
nobody
not
in
just
the
this
has to
Red
point.
Keep.
do
You
it
ain't got
in the
nothing.
Red Keep.
Everybody left. I'm trying
Okay,
to go
yeah,
see some
but he's
women in the bar.
he don't
What?
got no. He can't pay. He can't go to the Red Keep and play no roulette. He can't play no spades or
Can't get
nothing
no
there.
bar wench or
And
bar
he can't. He don't got like
He
a
already said
bar
that's
right
what's
there to where
important
he
to
gets
him.
that. Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I might get
that's
I
what
might
I
get some
understand.
women being a sir, but I get a lot more if I had a castle. We already know women is a big important deal to this.
And that's what I'm saying. Had Rhaenyra just given a little acquiesce, a little nuance into the situation,
Send
a
him some
lot of this
handmaids,
could have
something.
been avoided. And
Like
I
what,
say that
Alicia? Like
specifically. No,
what
I
could
say that
she have
specifically
done?
because
Hold on.
Rhaenyra is not an incapable ruler. We've seen her make smart moves. She could be doing smart moves here, but she's not.
What's up, Sphinx?
What could she have done for Ope the White to
Send
help
him some
him in
women.
his
It-
tavern
that-
situation?
She could just grab some women from the brothel. Send him 2 or 3 women from the brothel and a keg of beer, and he would be a happy
a
man.
keg of beer and a random house
That's simple.
just on the borderline on the other side of Flea Bottom.
You're just gonna send him to his room without dinner? Like, what are you doing? This is a dragon rider. Like, you want to prop him up, hook him up, not just send him away and make him feel feeble, because he's gonna be like,
No,
what the hell am I here for?
And
Why?
you're gonna give him a
that
horse
shit
when
to
he's
me.
already on the dragon.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. She could have done very simple things to squash this.
I wouldn't say dropping bars because
Which is
Ulf just
crazy
running
because
his
it's
mouth.
also encouraging drinking when he's supposed to be patrolling the Vale.
Yeah, don't let him drink when he's doing that, but when he's not, like, give him something to do instead of just sitting in his
he
room.
can have
staring
his
at four
free time.
walls.
That's what I'm saying.
If they will overwhelm the gold cloaks, you forgot how tore the High Septon to pieces and ate him. Yeah, GOT. That's why I said you got to give them just enough. You got to give the small folk just enough. And she was just out there feeding these people. They got to be good for a minute. You got to feed the men with swords that are actually protecting you. Rhaenyra is acting like a mom, not a monarch. Yeah, trying to be too nice to everybody. You can't. You get like Allison.
Yeah,
you got to make some hard decisions and watch people die and suffer. It's just part of the job. But if you didn't know what Hugh and Uff do, would you really think that she's so horrible to them? I would. Like I said, this is a drunken slot who wants to be out in them bars just dicing and whoring. He doesn't want to be sitting in his room bored. You got to give him something to do.
I mean, no.
I ride a dragon now.
No,
like
I will agree with Brian. No, I will agree with Brian on that. And you can see the difference between Ulf and Hugh just in the decorum that they both show. Hugh, his mama properly trained him on how to be around highborns.
Right.
Oh, exactly. And Ulf did not have that training, and that is the difference between those two.
Stuff. He only asked for stuff. He asked for knighthood. He asked for
Hugh understands what it is to have dragon blood.
Ulf this is strike 3 for Rhaenyra with Ulf. First, he doesn't get the castle he thought he was going to get. Then Daemon bitch slaps him, and now he can't go to his favorite tavern. Game over. He gone. Give the man a castle. Food house women.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck him.
The war for. Yeah, exactly. Go win a war for me. I disagree strongly. Rhaenyra has made poor choices.
Oh, I'm not saying she hasn't made poor choices. No, I have never said that. I've said the things that I think she should have done the whole season.
I think Rhaenyra screwing up with Ulf shows the entitlement of people like her as the elite class. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Yes. She is just not handling that situation well at all. Not at all.
Agreed.
Out at Rook's Rest, Larry's is up there like living his best life while Aegon is cleaning latrines. And I couldn't feel less sorry for this bastard if I tried. What'd you think about all that, Fandom?
I felt bad for him. Like, even I wouldn't want to clean up shit. So now he's doing it.
You feeling sorry for this old rapist?
Whoa. No one should be picking up like shit with their bare hands now.
Hey,
who said he's doing it with his bare hands?
When he was out there and Larry's had to give him that rag and he was wiping it off.
Yeah, okay. You could put your rag appropriately on your hands and then just swipe.
I think he's swapping out buckets.
Something.
Either way, that don't mean his hands have to touch it.
I love when he thought he had enough and went to complain to management, talking about, I'll have your tongue. Like, shit, what you'll have is a taste of my boot, boy.
I'm like, dude,
It was like,
you're a long way from freaking King's Landing right now.
Basically, what they said is, "Try me, bitch."
Oh, how hot and bothered was the club foot watching his king on his hands and knees licking another man's boot?
He was chilling.
He
Was he?
hot
Yeah,
and
I don't
bothered.
think he was hot and bothered at all. I think he was rolling his eyes because, look, Aegon, if you would have listened to what he said, you wouldn't even be in this position.
He is watching this man kissing and sucking feet. He was ready to start touching himself in front of everybody. Are you kidding me? This man from the foot fetish.
Oh
He is the
no!
Oh, wait. No, okay.
No,
See,
foot
if you're gonna
fetish.
take it there, though, DJ, what foots were we seeing in this scene?
Hey, he saw his king.
We saw a boot.
He
We
was hot.
saw a boot.
Hey,
We
I
did
bet
not see
that's enough for
toes.
that man. Are you kidding
I
me?
my
doubt it.
God.
No, I hard
He is
disagree.
the head of footfandom.com. Are you kidding me? This man is
Okay,
hot and bothered.
but to be in the foot fandom, you have to see the foots.
Oh, I don't know.
We
I
did
think
not see the foots.
I think licking
I don't
dirty
know.
feet
Chat
turns him
room.
on just as hot.
Chat room, help us decide. We didn't see the foots in that scene.
Doesn't dake a foot. I think seeing
Alicia,
his
they
king licking
showed the
feet.
foot in the boot.
It was they showed the boot. They didn't show the toes unless I missed it. Did they show the toes?
No,
Larry's
it
only
was
feet
a
subscription.
Hey, hold up,
completely
DJ, turn
boot
around. It
foot.
literally shows you
Only
there.
feet subscription. Okay, you know, and I agree. His only foot subscription is expired. However, we still did not see any foots or toes in that scene.
Even if
Right,
he-
toes were not seen. It was the boot.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for Aegon. He is not Theon. Exactly. Toes
No,
were not
I don't
seen.
give a fuck about Aegon. I hope
Toes
he has
were
to
not
kiss
seen,
more
but did he
shitty
need it?
boots.
I think Larry does not need to see the toes. I think anything to do with feet, and he is off and bothered.
Nah, I
Stop.
disagree. Until I see evidence of that information, I disagree.
Just picking up with very just awful. Did you see the way Larry's looked at that man holding a knife to his throat, though? It kind of looked to me like it might have all been a setup. Like when Aegon first went storming up to Janos, yelling like, Janos wasn't really mad. Like, dude, this little pompous ass is coming up and yelling at me, and Janos didn't even look that mad at first. He kind of just looked at him and said, sit down. Like, what? He's offering him a seat? Like, I thought he was going to get up and pimp slap this kid. It wasn't until Aegon would not calm down and was going ham that finally he got taught a lesson. So did Clubfoot, like, or that other soldier maybe give him up and they all already know that he's King Aegon?
You really think so?
I do.
That they gave him up as king?
100%. I think Janos already knows that he's king, and that's one of the reasons he made him kiss his boot. He gonna die. Don't get me wrong. He gonna get his because of it, but I think that's exactly what happened. I could be wrong, but that's what I think's happening here. Because Laris just looked like he was in on it with him almost. He looked at him like, I don't know. It looked like
Laris was like this. He was like,
well, Angel, I need your explanation on that. Where did you see that boots equal lingerie?
Man wouldn't have took off his boot in order.
And for y'all that may think that I'm mispronouncing lingerie, I know it's pronounced lingerie, but I find it fun to say it lingerie.
You say lingerie
because it's fun to say lingerie.
You confuse me.
For a second,
just like instead of fajitas, I will always say fajitas.
See, that's also confusing.
I know that man is about to encounter an untimely and extremely painful death after this, but I love seeing that spoiled little rapist on his knees kissing just shit-covered boots. Like,
exactly. Fuck him.
100%.
High five, DJ. 100%.
Oh, but you were feeling sorry for him, Phantom?
Yeah.
Why?
Too soon. How about you, Sphinx? How are you feeling about it?
About Aegon?
Seeing him down on his knees kissing those shit-covered boots.
It is hard to see him kiss some shit-covered boots because he was just a kid brought up in his environment. He only knows what he was taught.
Who taught him to rape handmaidens?
Who did he rape?
What? Remember
he was taught to stalk and rape?
Yeah, he was raping maids and shit. He's terrible.
Do we need to
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
I love seeing him on his knees out there.
Fuck him.
I didn't
I
mind
forgot
it not
about
one
that.
bit.
Yeah.
He needs to be marched to the galloways
He has kids in
immediately.
the fighting pits.
Oh yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This guy, he
And you
is
feeling
awful.
sorry for him?
I didn't feel bad at
Okay,
all. I
I
loved
take it
it.
back. I take it back.
I was about to say because your invitation to the streets was about to be
No,
revoked, bruh.
No,
I take
never.
it
I love the
back.
conflict. You gotta see the other
I
side.
take it back. I
Uh,
just remembered that he had a
mm,
bunch of bastards in the fighting
mm,
pits.
mhm. Damon
And
strolled back into
Mhm.
the small council with the burnt up head and a decent sized loan from the Vale, and Massaria instantly starts in about how the tiny amount of money that Damon was brought back must be given to the small folk. Damon rightly snapped back, absolutely not. So where did you fall on that, Phantom? Do you pay the small folk or the soldiers?
Soldiers, you already gave the small folks some food not too long
Mhm.
ago. So at this point now, you gotta feed the soldiers. Because if anything happens, what do you want the soldiers to do? Just lay down their arms to the high towers and like, hey, you haven't paid us? Like, come on now. You gotta pay them at some point.
That's what I'm saying.
And army marches on their stomach.
How can Rhaenyra be so ignorant to just keep siding with Massaria and the peasants who give nothing but take all? Like, come on. But right now, Rhaenyra is not trying to hear anything. She clears the room and wants to know more about this crisped up skull that supposedly rode Sheep Stealer. Like, I'll give it to her. Massaria called Damon's bullshit instantly, talking about whose skull is that truly? So, I mean, can Rhaenyra really believe this bullshit that Damon brought in?
if she listens to her mistress of whispers, definitely not.
I mean,
And she knows she wanted to stand before the person that did it. And Damon knew that too, that she wanted the person brought before her. She didn't want a fried up head. And she said that. She was like, I wanted to see the person that
mhm.
that
Mm-hmm.
died, that caused my son to die. And you bring me this head, this snaggletooth head. And I don't think Rhaenyra really bought it. And I know Masseria didn't buy it at all.
No, absolutely not. Amy
Agreed.
says split the money. There wasn't enough money to split. There wasn't even
There
enough
wasn't,
money
yeah.
for one side. So that wasn't really an option. If you pay the soldiers.
See that whole lander moment. But I mean, look, yes, he did.
If you pay the soldiers, they will spend their coin with the small folk, will they? Rhaenyra wants to believe it, so she probably will, at least for a minute. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I always said if you paid the small folk, the soldiers will just go in and end up robbing the small folk and taking the money from them. But
I don't think
Yeah,
Rhaenyra
look,
is going to sleep comfortably with this sheep stealer head. I don't think
No,
that it's going to
no,
ease
she isn't.
her struggle at all.
no. And Rhaenyra almost snapped back like, I'm giving the money to the small folk, and Damon's just going to have to keep the gold cloaks at bay. Like, they trust you, so they're going to have to keep trusting you that
That's
we will
what she
pay our
said.
debt.
Yeah.
How does she rate? Like, who? You have given me nothing. Why? What? I'm going to go and tell him to keep fighting, but you ain't getting paid? Like,
Yes.
how does she think this is okay? And anyway, like,
Yes, precisely.
how about you pay your damn soldiers or lose them, woman? Like, are you nuts? What are you thinking?
They
And
got to
she'd be
stay
like, "What?"
loyal.
We have
for Damon to
already
get
seen
one.
the precedent that the gold cloaks will stay loyal to Damon. Why? Because Damon was their Kingsguard. He got them those
But they were
cloaks.
doing
He
that on
got them
full
the
belly.
training. He got them the better weapons. He actually effectively trained them to be a proper security force. And even if he isn't 100% in the role of Lord Commander, they will still always, side with that.
Will
And
they though?
he
Because they were
called for
them
the
when they had
banners
full
and they
belly.
came through.
I don't know. I mean, you feel one way when you're full and feeling good, and hey, we got paid last week, so yeah, we'll do what's right. But a couple weeks of not getting paid and not eating, and shit changes real quick.
They
Well, they're
weren't
still
getting paid here
paid.
either.
They're getting
Were
paid.
they getting paid here?
Yeah,
Are they?
the
Because I
coffers
heard they're
have
not getting paid.
the coffers have not run out. They're just running out of weeks to do it. So they can still pay their Kingsguard for a little bit of time.
I guess so. Yeah, they did
But
say what little
it's
was
all
there.
running out. It's not going to last.
Right.
But these Kingsguard are still getting paid for like a week or two.
See, I don't know. I'm going by what the guy said when he came into the chambers. Like, look, that Damon gave us like everything we have now. and we will stand with him. And he stands with Rhaenyra, so they're going to stand with Rhaenyra. That's what I'm going off of, but I get it.
Well, it looks like the whispers were true. Helena is definitely preggers. So, first of all, who do we think the father is, fandom?
According to Murray, the survey says, yeah, it's Aegon.
What, he just got out all burnt and pushed up and made it happen?
I mean, you couldn't really tell like when she was showing or how far along. So at this point, it all could have happened like before he went to Rook's Rest. So
go and Google the stages of pregnancy with pictures from women.
Whoa.
As a woman that's
this is
been
HBO now. It can do so much stuff. Hey, it's a show.
It takes several months before you start to show. So
right,
she could have gotten pregnant by Aegon months ago. And it's just so apparent that her mom notices. But it's not that you notice yourself, but that other people start to notice. It's pretty far on. It's like 4 or 5 months.
Right, but wasn't it longer than that that Aegon got burnt up in the war?
No, all this shit was supposed to happen like back to back. From last season to this season, it was all supposed to just snap.
We got haircuts and people.
I feel like there were some months interjected in between some of those situations. I could be misremembering. I'm gonna go back and look.
But yeah, I need a timeline because that is how long we had
I
for
think
her
it's I think her being pregnant here is highly sus, and I don't think it's Aegon's.
Oh my God, you guys!
And y'all know we love Helena. That's no smoke against Helena.
It's Maegor. It's Aegon's son. It's Maegor.
It's Maelor. Maelor, not Maegor.
Maelor.
Hey, don't apologize. Like freaking George names every single person.
No, there is a difference. There is a difference in those names.
Oh, yeah.
There is a difference.
Maegor is Darren. Now he brings
Rhaenyra is Maegor with teeth, but this is Maelor.
I think it's Aegon, probably 3 or 4 months along. Sunfire has been in the woods for a month. Only a month? Okay. Technically, she should have had that baby in the books already. Well, in the books, he is already born.
Well, yeah, but we've changed all of that.
Nobody was really realizing that she was getting bigger. Her coats weren't fitting anymore. Yeah, so... Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one.
And also, she's not going anywhere for anybody to really notice.
So what's going to happen with that, Sphinx? What happens if Rhaenyra finds out that she's pregnant with another maybe heir and problem?
So Rhaenyra swears up and down that she'll spare, just like she said she would spare Daeron. Mm-hmm. She's going to swear that she'll spare Maelor. Okay, Maelor. I don't want to call him Maegor. But she'll spare Maelor. And I think she will allow him to be born and also hold him as a sort of halfway ass hostage as somebody that could take the throne as long as he stays in line. And his mom and his grandma stay in line.
I like that.
Because grandpa's dead, so...
He gone. Oh, that is just... You get the money? Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. So, what's up? You agree with that, AK? Is that going to be a problem with her? Or is Sphinx just called? As long as they all stay in line, Rhaenyra won't have that baby killed?
I don't think it'll boil down to her having to have that kid killed.
Yeah, it may not become a problem. Yeah, if it happens like in the
book.
book.
We'll see.
Rhaenyra's little order to the Gold Cloaks has gone all the way off the rails. They are just kicking the shit out of the small folk, forcing false confessions. Like, I'm not sure who that's going to help, but they are definitely going to harm. I mean, they are going ham out there on people. So is that going to end up getting the small folk who are actually liking Rhaenyra be the thing that makes them hate Rhaenyra?
I can't stand when the Gold Cloaks go crazy on the small folk. I don't like that ever.
It keeps happening, yeah. So it's
I never like that. It never makes sense. It's never appropriate. It's always out of some sort of grandiose state of mind that they send their Gold Cloaks in to do these things, and I just don't like it. And then they're trying to pull people out. Like, did you write that on the wall? Did he admit it? No, but WAP, like he will admit if I keep whacking him in the head. I don't like it.
Yeah, Brian, that's what happens in the book. So that's a good possibility, except the baby was already born in the book. So I don't know what's going to happen with all that. However, they have to be careful because Selena's fate is kind of what kicks off a huge event in King's Landing. Yeah, they got a few things kind of twisted and going, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I do believe that Sunfire being alive will be one of the ones they bring back. Tessarian's out there getting restless, and he wants to be freed. Ormond walks in and chastises Darren for showing love to his dragon. Like, such an asshole. Like, I don't know. Is he going to, does he die by the end of the season? And if so, is it Tessarian the one who ends him?
I hope so much. I hope so much.
I mean, he's such a bastard. We get to see, like, what a true lying piece of shit Ormond is. Like, he's also, like, he's the biggest Targaryen hater. We see, like, he just disdains Targaryens. So how much of a just head twist is this on Darren, and how messed up is Darren being brought up like this?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if actually freaking Darren's hair is actually regular. Was it white? Is that right?
And it's been bleached like that?
Yeah, it's been bleached since birth. Since he's been freaking with him, honestly.
That would be interesting. I was kind of thinking the same thing when he did that. I was like, oh, you hate him so much. If you made this kid bleach his hair? Because at first I just thought it was an offshoot of Allison, but no, maybe that is exactly what happened. What do you think about that, Spanx? Has Darren had his hair bleached this whole time? Brown?
No, he's a Hightower. And that's why she sent him away. Because she said she wanted to have a Hightower. And she probably looked at him as a babe and saw his little baby hairs.
Little brown hair, and said,
they weren't white. Yeah, they were brown. And she sent him away.
Is he a Hightower or is he a Cole?
Get you some of that. I love when Ormond.
I think he's a Hightower. I don't think he's a Cole.
That'd be sick. I loved when Ormond tried to touch Darren, and she was like, "Nope, hands off." Tessarian said, "No touching," and he has to be a freaking. He has to be a Hightower and Valerian, not a Cole, because he's able to ride a dragon.
Exactly. If he was a Cole and a Hightower, how could he ride a dragon?
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to.
The Hightowers have been mingling with Valerian blood for a little while, though.
I got that much.
Not so much so that they could have a dragon rider.
But how great was that when Ormond tried to touch Darren and Tessarian was like, hands off. It just, ooh. I was like, ooh, please eat this man at some point.
Tessarian was popping off that whole time. He was in that room like, nah, bro. Like,
she.
Oh, yeah,
Tessarian was right.
I keep calling her he. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like it's canon. Darren said it's a she.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I know. She was going Tracy Chapman.
Yeah, she was ready.
I was gonna eat your
at
ass.
any point in time. Like, she was like, okay, I hear you saying you want him burned, but like, she was moving real slow. Are you sure you don't want to change your mind? I mean, I'm not gonna, say no to a free meal. I just want to make sure that you're okay first.
Ormond has that man that defended the sister from the rapist, Hightower soldier, fucking brought in and tells Darren that he has to kill him for laying hands on a Hightower, which is an extension of himself. And Darren said, "Isn't mercy kingly?" And Ormond just snaps on him hard, growling, "That sounds like something your father would have said." Like, that's the worst thing ever. So again, just how screwed in the head is Darren going to be? I think he might be mentally maladjusted by the end of this.
Definitely.
I don't think something's going to come up. I don't know if he's going to be right. Because, growing up like that with that and being told, like, your blood is tainted and half of you sucks, like, he's going to be messed up.
And
like,
how is Darren still okay? Like, he still sounds like he's an okay kid. Like, he seems like he's well adjusted.
That's going to be the twist.
Because he's been fully indoctrinated into the cult.
Like, just the hate and disdain Ormond displays against Targaryens, trying to make Darren hate that side of himself, is despicable. Like,
he walked in there. He was like, "I told you not to get close with that dragon. Like, I told you not to show affection."
Come on, Tessarian, eat that guy. It would have been so nice if, like, right after he killed that man, he just turned with that sword and slit Ormond's throat real quick, and then had his dragon eat him.
That would have been awesome if the dragon just fried Ormond and was like, "Bro, I'm done with this dude."
Team Greens for once.
Then he could have gave the last line of the show, "And now we begin." That would have been dope.
And now,
no, you know what, yo,
William.
that did y'all catch that Danny reference in that though? Because when Danny first got the Dragon Stone, that was the first thing she said, looking at the stone table. Now we begin.
That'd have been awesome.
Oh,
It's an interesting parallel.
What's up, fandom? What do we think of this episode?
Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'll give it like 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, not your favorite, but okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
compared to like the previous weeks, yeah.
Kind of on a downgrade. How about you, AK? What'd you think of this one?
I think give it's like a 8.2 out of 5. I don't know what's our scale for this episode. What was the key point? We could
5
scale this
stuck
for?
innocents.
Five
Ooh, 5
stuck
shitty lick
innocents.
boots.
Okay, yeah, there we go. 5. I will give it 8.25 shitty boots out of 10. Yeah, it was informative, and I saw some folks saying it was just filler, and I don't fully disagree with that, but that was filler that we needed for some context of things to come.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
I loved it.
I like it. Yes.
Cold blood wouldn't be enough. Darren ended the episode murdering a total stranger for nonsense reasons. Yeah, that was.
I mean, he did.
7 I give it a 7. It seems like a filler episode, nothing important, but building up for future episodes. I liked it. I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was pretty sick.
It is the midway point of the season.
What's that?
It is a midway point through the season.
Right,
So it's mainly just like set up like the rest.
There's only 8 episodes, so this was the midpoint. We passed it.
Oh, feel it. Well, as usual, we got just a couple trivia questions to see what anybody remembers about this episode. If you know these answers, put them in the chat box. If you're watching later, put them in the comment section down below. What animal did the episode open on?
I know.
You can just shout it right on out.
Rabbit.
A Whittle Bunny Wabbit.
I thought they were gonna kill that damn rabbit. Like, come on now. People are starving. People are not hunting those damn rabbits.
I was waiting to see that thing up on his little perch and then see an arrow go right through his neck.
Yeah.
Like,
It didn't die.
If they would have had a random hunter looking like Yosemite Sam, that would have been the best meta shit ever.
Oh man, that's fantastic. Rhaenyra said they could hunt rabbits in the woods. Like, let's get it.
We're
Nobody
hunting
hunt these
rabbits.
Or maybe that's a rabbit that heard the news and is getting the fuck out and heading
He's
towards
like,
Roots
no,
West.
not me.
Like,
Yeah,
I gotta
bugs
go
will be
before they start.
leaving immediately.
We got to go. Oh, I know the Sphinx knows this one. She let it out of the gate, right out the gate. Who is the Lord of Tumbleton?
Lord Footley.
Lord Footley. Of all the damn names,
Footley is crazy.
Right? These names, it's like I know it's hard to keep so many of them, but come on, you can't do any better than
I
that.
would remember Lord Footley. I'd be like, "You're Lord Footley, you little foot ass motherfucker."
Oh, keep it walking. Absolutely correct. How many soldiers were said to be in the Hightower army?
15,000.
You already know, 15 G's.
Well
They're
done.
large
Well
and
done.
in charge. Who did Rhaenyra name as Master of Coin?
Lord Manderley.
Lord Mandalay.
You already know it. Oh, look at them all in the chat. Jaguar knew it was a rabbit. Amy knew it was a rabbit.
Everybody got the rabbits.
Ryan a Hare. Absolutely. Jake Hare. Oh, I didn't even see that name. Amy Bryan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Animated. Tilo scared us. Footley, Lord Elmer of House Fun.
Elmer of House
Elmer
Fun.
House Fun is crazy.
Fun. I mean, he wouldn't be completely wrong though in that universe.
Amy knew it was 15K and Lord Manderley. Absolutely correct. Oh, what gate did Corlys lead his men out of King's Landing? What gate did Corlys lead his men out of?
The North Gate.
I want to say the Mud Gate, but that's the only one I remember.
It was not the North Gate and it was not the Mud Gate.
What gate was it?
Hey,
The
you got 5 more to choose
Gate,
from.
the Arbor Gate,
The
Gold
South
Gate,
Gate.
the Rose Gate, the South Gate, the West Gate, the East Gate. I don't know. The North Gate.
So many gates.
I knew it'd be Amy.
The Honey Gate.
100%. I knew it'd be Amy bringing it in. 100%.
The Dragon Gate. Okay, there you go, Amy. Good job.
The Dragon Gate?
Look, see, I was thinking the Mud Gate too, Jake, but that was wrong.
Gate.
Amy
It's
said the
a
Dragon
Dragon
Gate.
Gate?
Yeah, she got
100%.
it. She got
correct.
it.
Oh,
As
shit.
usual, Amy is 100% correct.
Amy be on that.
She
Mhm.
get it. Where did Larry's tell the temporary Lord of Rook's Rest that they had come from?
High
Is it
Point.
Tumbleton?
Incorrect.
High Gate.
Incorrect.
Harbor Gate.
It's funny. You are all over it too. That's hilarious. You're going the wrong way.
So somewhere in the Riverlands then.
You're just going the wrong way.
High
You started
Point.
off- What's that?
High Point.
That's what you said off the first point. You're getting back to closer though.
Damn it.
Oh, the Iron Gate, the Lion Gate.
The Lion Gate. Yeah, I don't know.
Newsgate.
I give up.
Hey, there we go.
High
Of course, Amy
Point.
brings
It's
it in.
Sharp Point.
Sharp,
God
of course.
damn
Of
it.
course.
It wasn't High Point. It was Sharp Point. Well done, Amy. Always bringing it
Well
home.
done, Amy.
Star.
Now give Amy 2 extra points on that, bro, because she be with this.
Amy brings it home. What was the last city the Hightower army had pulled this move with? Where were
Old
they at
Town.
before Tumbleton? What's that?
No,
Old
what?
Town?
No, they left. No, they left Old
Once
Town. They
they
wouldn't
left
need to take
Town,
over
where did
Old
they do
Town
this? They stopped at a place.
Harrenhal.
Incorrect.
before getting to Tumbleton. Isn't
Oh,
Tumbleton?
is it Tumbleton?
Harrenhal, isn't it?
No, they're
I
in
was waiting for
Tumbleton right
somebody to say
now.
Watergate, Adam. That's funny.
The Watergate. Shut up, Adamantium.
I was waiting for somebody when I was saying all those gates. I was waiting for it to come out. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's our
I got
deep
nothing,
dive
bro.
that's our deep dive question for the day. What was the last city the Hightower army pulled this move with? Right before they came to Hamilton, between Tumbleton and
No, the Honeywine is a river, I think. You're looking for like a holdfast name, right?
but she's not far off. She's close and she knows it. But not quite, Amy, but you're all over it.
What is on the Honeywine? Is it the
Honey Gate?
Beesburys?
Not quite. Brian said honey
Not
something.
quite.
You are
Like
correct.
honey
It's
Gate?
You are
Honey
correct.
Gate?
It's
No.
honey something, Brian.
The honey hold, the honey pot.
Honey wine, honey hole, honey house.
Right. How many
Honey
honeys can we
Gate.
get in there?
Honey
I'm
Gate.
gonna act like you said it and call it correct.
No,
It's not
I
honey
said the
hole.
honey gate.
It's not honey hole. It's honey holt.
Honey Holt. Okay.
Honey holt.
I would have
That's what
never said honey hole.
Yeah, me neither.
So we're just gonna act like you put a T on there and just keep
Like,
it
hey,
moving.
look, I
really
will
quick.
give those points to Amy because she started off the debate.
You knew it was honey something. Absolutely correct.
It's honey
Oh,
something.
goodness. Let's bring it back to one where I hope everybody knows. What dragon does her Hugh ride?
Vermithor.
Silverwing.
Vermithor?
Oh.
What'd you say, Phantom?
Isn't it Vermithor?
Yes.
Vermithor.
I said
Absolutely.
Silverwing. I was
I heard
thinking.
it.
Why would you say Silverwing? Ma'am, 40 points from Ravenclaw. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I heard AK say it quick. but I thought
Just
Phantom-
delete me from the game. I'm a loser. I don't deserve to be here.
Uh-oh, now we're gonna have to take another deep dive. What was
Ah,
the
shit.
rapist soldier's name?
Damn it, Sphinx.
What was I was gonna skip right over that one. Amy knew it was Vermithor.
I'm supposed to know the rapist soldier. I had notes,
Yes.
but I didn't keep them.
This is your fault. He
was
wasn't
gonna
even
skip
going
right
to ask
over it.
this, but you fumbled on the last one, damn it.
I was gonna skip
God
right over that one. I was like, that's
damn
too deep
it.
a dive. That
Damn,
is too deep a
Daniel.
dive. I bet Amy doesn't even know that one.
Right, Amy, you got to save us, sis.
What
Save
was the
us,
rapist
Amy.
soldier's
You the only one. She said Big Firm.
Big Worm is crazy.
name? Big Vermithor, absolutely. Big Berm. Oh.
Yeah,
And-
I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
know
there we go.
one.
We'll start on one that maybe somebody can bring back. We'll see who remembers. How many gold dragons did Lady Jane donate to the crown?
I know
50,
100,
100,
That is incorrect as well.
1,000.
150, 1,000,
It was
1,500,
1,000.
It is incorrect.
1,500.
Shut up.
3,000,
She donated more than
5,000.
1,000.
Was it 5,000, 10,000?
50,000
50,000?
gold dragons.
1 million.
More than 1 million.
Shut up.
No, it wasn't that much. I'm just dying. Oh, shit. there we go.
100
Who's that? Jake
million
Cruz.
dragons.
Tell me the truth, Jake. Did you cheat? Tell me the truth. Did you cheat on that one?
Garrick. Wait, hold on. How you know that name, Garrick? Jay, are you a secret Trekkie and I didn't know?
Oh, Jake Cruz is like Amy. He knows just as much as anybody when it comes to this.
Amy got 10K. Is it 10K? You're right. We said 10,000. What the fuck?
No, you said 300 different things, and 10,000 was one of them. Nobody else even said
one
that
of them.
number.
Yes,
okay,
therefore
it was said though. But it was said though.
Therefore, I win.
Pinche cabrón. See, these them loopholes DJ be trying to pull in, man.
Hey.
We'll say the thing, but he won't tell us until like the very end. We've lost confidence and we've made other guesses. He don't take it when we first say it.
Oh, 10,000 is absolutely correct. 10,000 gold dragons.
No,
and Jake, that is an all-star move pulling out Garrick's name. I said insanity.
See, again, I'm still thinking it's an all-star move because Garrick is a prominent character in a Star Trek episode. I don't know who this is in the Thrones world.
We'll throw a bonus one out there. Where was Garrick from?
Deep Space Nine. Cardassia.
Old Town.
Yeah, he was out in those parts, but where is he from? He is not specifically from Old Town. He is from
Garrick.
It's somewhere around Old Town, ain't it?
It is, of course. He's fighting with the High Towers. Absolutely.
Templeton.
Well, it's got to be somewhere in the Crown Lands.
Oh, it's a deep
Templeton, the Citadel.
Anybody knows that one? Put it in the chat box down below. Oh, I absolutely had a blast. We want to thank Fandom and AK Narius, and of course the one and only Christina Sphinx for being here with us again. What do you got going on this week? What are you gonna putting up?
Just hanging out with you guys.
Hey.
Yeah, pretty much. I think Sphinx is probably going to be around for the rest of the season.
I've cleared my schedule.
Hey,
yes.
Wire, you are correct. It was white something.
Oh, white son. It wasn't.
Oh shit! Look at him, Amy.
The soldier. Amy, what the fuck?
It was White Grove. Good job. Oh, teamwork.
Oh man, that's not fair.
That was something.
That was not a fair question.
What? It was in the show. How was it not fair?
I already said I don't know.
Oh, bada boom, bada bing. They killed it. Oh, the chat always knows.
All right, there y'all go. There y'all go. All right, cool beans.
But that's gonna do it for us.
I'm claiming credit on that anyway. But also, tomorrow we'll be on with Heidi, and also Thursday. So come through.
Absolutely, be there. Make sure you got that hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Anybody who hasn't been over to Review with the Crew, make sure you hit the subscribe over there. Help it grow out. Other than that, I hope everybody out there is having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here to the next one. You guys have a great week.